Hey, DOT community, this is Zedlon coming at you with a UK, possibly EU, if you haven't gone to bed yet, friendly Saturday live stream. And this is an afternoon live stream for me over here in the eastern part of the US. And I hope everybody is enjoying this event and getting what they want out of it. Of course, if you're not interested, make sure you're grabbing all those event relic tokens as you can, and possibly even an epic token, because it is sitting at 4,500. So remember, Altar of Abundance is coming up, and you don't want to miss out on that when it does. More opportunities to get more 4-star either foraging and fusion food, or possibly even prestige food and or something special, because sometimes even some titans that you are missing that could possibly be in there as well. All right, and this is where I'm at right now at 14,278, and I'm doing just a straight grind until I get up to 16,000. Then I'll pull a token and see what else I get after that. If I can get a couple, I did get one 4-star earlier today, and I was able to boost up my souls a bit from that. It was very nice to just a bunch of 1-stars too, of course. So. It evens out, DOT community, we all know. It's not always the greatest when it comes down to pulls. But let's see who's all joining in with us this afternoon or evening. What's up, Joseph? Hey, buddy Z, what's going on? Happy Saturday. It's hot. Drinking a cold one. Yeah. It can, well, right now it's actually pretty, it's cool. It's a lot of cloud cover here, at least in my area around Philadelphia. So it is bit cooler today in the 70s. So, but I had a really hot week in the high 90s this last week and very humid. So, glad to have a nice cool weekend, and I have the day off too, because sometimes I do work on Saturdays. So, of course, quite nice. And I'm trying to enjoy it as much as possible. That's why I'm glad I didn't live stream last night, and Churro took over. He did a nice, almost 3-hour live stream last night, and I'll tell you what, as soon as I got home yesterday, because it was right at the end of work, it was pouring rain, so I got soaked. And as soon as I got home and I took a shower, I passed out and woke up at like 11 o'clock. So I rewatched Churro's live stream that was on earlier, and was up for a few hours, but I'll tell you what, just after the entire week, I was exhausted. So, that happens. But that's why I'm so happy. Like I said, when you put in the hard work all week long, sometimes you're fortunate enough to have a few days to be able to recover. What's up, Polo? Polo seems to be in a good mood. BMT, don't... I know you're making fun of him, but Polo seems to be in a good mood, so let's not mess with that too much. I'm rarely in a good mood. So I've been saying for weeks I finally quit, but I play for here and there, check in to get 500 to 2,000 souls. Currently in Legends collecting DGs. I did Everter event, but not the same excitement. Well, Joseph, we're going to see what's coming up with this next update, with the whatever this new possible, they said game, more like game content. So I'm hoping that there's some more, like either something new, or they're bringing back Raid Boss, but it's going to be like new and updated and a lot better. But we'll see, because the dev blog post is the only way we seem to get information anymore. So, with that said, hopefully next week we'll see more about this next update, because otherwise, plenty of players are in the same position, Joseph. There's just not much to do. Nothing as exciting, something to do with all your Titans. Even if they aren't meta Titans, they could still be really good attackers, and you'd like to, be able to do something with them. But, what's up, Free to Play Zeus? Thank you for joining. Yeah, as you Americans say, sucker. Attila Hazelon, congratulations, your Relic. Oh, thank you. Oh, BMT, I protect you all the time. Don't you worry.
Hey, Zalon. Happy Saturday.
What's up, Vintage? Thank you for joining. So, I like to have this nice afternoon live stream so that we can still catch some people on the in the UK especially. It's not that late yet, but in the EU it could be getting a bit late. So it just depends. But it's Saturday though, so it can stay up a little later, hopefully.
Yeah, or if you're, let's see, like if you're in Poland, you can catch us on the way home from the club.
Right.
It's probably like 1 a.m. over there.
That's right. So. Oh, see, Polo. Oh, hey, well, that's good for you, Polo. Good for you. At least you know. I'm glad. What's up, Speaker Face? Yeah, see, I knew it. I know it's not that late, Polo. But that, how come you're so wasted if it's not that late? Started pretty early today, this Saturday, huh? Well, then again, Polo's probably going to be like, well, game started about like 5-6 hours ago. Well, I can understand that. Oh, man. Tell you what, though. I am interested in seeing exactly what is going to be happening with these new DG Titans, if they're going to be released in this next update. I think they will be, even if they don't give us information about them, that their code, like their information, so like possibly skills, or at least the name, like maybe blank skills, will be in the game because they're planning on releasing them within the next few months, and it's part of this update. So,
yeah, I'm hoping they leak at least the element, because with Nephelinis and Growthern, man, it's just, I can't help but hesitate. You know, even though I think Nephelinis is a P10 Minerva solution, I can't commit 18 Titans to it, right?
Right, not right now. Not on this verge of whatever's coming up. I
know, it's just savage.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of take Conquest week off. I'm just going to do Conquest and,
yes,
just kind of hang out.
Very
That's
excited
my plan
for
for
Conquest. Very excited. So definitely have a good, I have a good half dozen to a dozen relics that I'm like, just, Conquest is perfect. That's all I need, just to get them all taken care of. And then after that, it's kind of like, if I need to, I can level these relics up. They're like not super, super important. I need them leveled up right away.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I got 4 that it's like urgent.
Right.
And then there's always a half dozen that's like, I'll level them when I get to them. That's what Conquest is for.
Yeah. Well, exactly. So, I'm just finishing up my second 3-leaf clover. And I think there was a few other... Oh, my 3rd ring of juice. I need to do that. And... Oh, and my second bow of the gods. So... I kind of drifted away from the second bow of the gods because I was like, come on. Whenever the next conquest comes, I can just blow this 5-star relic out and I'll be done with it, you know? So that's kind of why I started to level it a little bit, and then I was like, well, I'll just wait until Conquest comes, and I'll worry about the other relics because it's faster leveling with them. What's up, Val? Thank you for joining.
Yeah, 5-star is like, okay, I can grind for 2 weeks and level it, or I can just hammer it in one Conquest.
Yeah, exactly. So, but that's my game plan, definitely, and leveling up, at least have a few different Titans that I'm thinking about leveling up as well. A few of them are Pantheon oriented just to get that one Titan to 40, because it just so happens that I'm just like a situation with the new one with Civ. I just don't have Civ level to 40. So if I just quick concentrate on Civ, the Pantheon's done. You know, all the rest of them are fine and everything else works out. So stuff like that kind of situations with Conquest as well.
Yeah, I have a couple of Pantheon Titans where I fused the level 60 version away, but I kept a level 1 just to have as part of the collection.
Mm-hmm.
Now I need to level that, level 1 to 40 so I can get the Pantheon Relic.
Yep. So.
Yeah, I think I have 2 or 3 Titans that are in that situation.
One thing that is nice, and I will, again, this is in the pros section of the most recent update most recent blog post where they told us about the new Pantheon relics that are coming out. The con section is way longer in this situation, and that has to stem from we should have been told about this stuff a long time ago, and also these collections are way past due in a lot of situations because those Titans have been out for forever. But in the pro side, they did tell us which Titans we're going to need for these future collections before this next conquest. So, if you're a player that already has all the Pantheon collections done currently right now, just look ahead at that look at this last blog post, but looking ahead, look at the Titans that are going to be required for some of those collections, and if you don't have them to 40, go ahead and invest in them in this next conquest, because that is right around the corner.
Yep.
Hi, guys.
What's going on, Speakerface?
Just talking about that Pantheon. Like, it says they know when you've had a Titan, because it says in there you've only done it.
Yes.
And it'll be available again such a time.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you've already owned them Titans and if you've already had them over that level, you should be eligible for them relics, because you've done it once and they know you've done it.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the records. So when it does come up, even if you fused them away into other Titans, you've reached that level and earned that, so you should get them. It'll never happen, I know, but you should.
I agree, because when it comes down to it, you're absolutely right. When it comes down to it, they have complete record, because when you go into your Pantheon, you can see whether it says that you've owned them or not. The only thing in certain situations is when you did own them, did you actually get them up to level 40 or not? That's the only one thing that not everybody is going to be absolutely 100% certain in every Titan situation. But in certain Titans they will, and certain Titans they will, and having at least owning the Titan, which usually just gets you the unlock 1, is still should be there no matter what if you've already previously owned them. Now, anything after that, leveling up, that's the thing, though. I would hope that you did level them up to 40 when you first had them. And so in that case, too, if you did, you should get credit for that. I agree completely. So I have to, when I look at my Voldan, I don't know if it says that I owned them before or not, but if it does, I don't think I leveled my Voldan to 40. I'm almost certain I didn't. So I know that I wouldn't obviously get any kind of credit for that.
Can I just say thanks to Polo in chat, because he's saying now Speakerface is here, everyone's going.
Oh yeah, there you go, Polo. What's going on?
Loyalty under there.
Yeah. No, the real British loyalty, huh? Mates.
I feel like Caesar at the Forum, pulling the knives out my back.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, at 2, Polo. Oh, wow. Everdur disappeared in my Pantheon. Look at that. Completely ghost version. Oh, wait. There's Everdur.
Val's ribs are still eating, I see.
Oh, my gosh.
They will for
but look at
ages
that.
over
Val is so
5 years
nice
on.
and generous she donated on the stream. Look at that. That's very nice of her. Thank you, Val. What's up, Thunder? What's up, Soldier? And Chris Fear. And above below. And Aditya. Hello from India. Thank you for joining from India. It's probably pretty late and probably pretty early in the morning, but thank you still. But here, I want to just quick check that Voldan.
BMT say nice, Polo, backstab, and a big smart laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to see. It's going to come up again here. There it is. Lost Crusade. Which, okay, I have seen more Lost Crusade ads across YouTube and other places than even Raid Shadow Legends. Even though Raid Shadow Legends, I at least know it's their second anniversary, and I don't play the game. How about everybody else? Does everybody else know about Raid Shadow Legends' second anniversary? And why? How do we all know about this? Is it because they advertise it? They advertise it absolutely everywhere? DOT developers, I wonder. Are you going to advertise for our 5th anniversary this year? I hope you do. Because we'd like some players, please. Please do. That's what I want. Because if Raid Shadow Legends can advertise their 2nd anniversary, you definitely can advertise your 5th anniversary. Now, come on.
Yeah, 5th.
5th. Some mobile games don't even get to 5 years.
A lot of games don't get to 5 years.
Yeah, no, see, it says I never owned Voldan. So, there you go. But...
yeah, Voldan is ultra, mega, super rare.
So...
yeah, I fused him away. Oh, Christ.
He had his own event once, and he might have been available as a sub-titan in some other event, maybe. He's only been available once, maybe twice.
It just winds you up when you see you've already owned it and you know what level you've had it to. And when them relics come out, you think, oh my God, I've got to get him again and to go over it again.
Yeah. Like Oni and Huntress, I have to level them in the Conquest.
Right.
And we need more events with the Iron Staff in, don't we, Vintage?
Of course, Oni and Huntress I never leveled in the first place because they're gutter trash.
Well, especially Speakerface, if they do any, if they want to have any decent Infiltrator events at all in the near future, just because how Infiltrators are typically used as a solo build Titan, or at least a lot of players enjoy doing so, Iron Staff should show up in those events, just so everybody has a good idea. I think that's a good one at least.
Is the one coming soon, do you reckon?
Oh, I have no idea. Bobby says, what's the plan for 5th anniversary? Typically, the last 2 anniversaries we've gotten, everybody gets a 4-star Titan in the game. You don't really know what you get. Kind of, everybody gets something random. Some people get, like, the newest and best thing, because something just gets reskilled, and all of a sudden somebody picks it up, like, immediately after or during that current event. Or you get something from, like, 3 years ago, and it's completely out of the meta. So... That's what the last 2 years' anniversaries have been. Now, I think there's new game content coming up in this next update that's coming out pretty much within the next week or so, and we should be finding out more information on that. But when it comes down to 5th anniversary, I'd like to see some more new game content as well. But that's way off. That's in December, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat here as Polo, where I fused away my level 60 Urkons. I still have a level 1. That's yet another Titan. I got a level to 40 during Conquest.
Well, you love Urkon, don't you?
Urkon was great, so 3 years ago.
He's so cool looking, though. He is.
Yeah.
Big old gold head.
Because Urkon with the Norse Guardian Relic was so nasty. It was so good on defense.
Yeah, but you had to get a good roll, though. My Urkons were never good rolls.
Oh. Huh. I thought they always came with 3 unique elemental resists, and then you got health and armor.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. Some people got...
I think all of mine were that way.
I think what it was based on at the time was everybody was looking for certain resists, and if you could double up on one and have the third one be something else, that was more of the best one to have at the time.
Yeah, because, of course, Urkon comes from the rock, paper, scissors days, where you couldn't cover all elements, but with Urkon, you could cover 4 totally and either get really close or cover a 5th.
Oh, I might be referring to the original Urkon, because that sounds like different skills, but maybe not.
Yeah, I never got him as a Divine Titan. I only got when he came out in events.
Yeah, I think
and then he was in a freaking conquest of all things. Once he was junk.
He did a lot for me. Akon did. He got me through a lot of stuff. He was a good defender.
Yeah. He had a good run.
Yeah, he did. For me, anyway. I must have got him at the right time.
Mm.
And then one of my favorite artwork titans of all time that I wanted so freaking bad out of the Divine Shrine was Chernobog, but the meta started accelerating, and Chernobog was like super trash while he was still like basically the main Divine Titan, and I never got him until he came out. I think it was Conquest again.
Yeah, that's where I got Chernobog, was in a Conquest. And I always thought he looked real cool. And like you said, his skills were really great. As soon as he came out, we were all like, huh? And then all of a sudden eclipsed so quickly.
Right.
It was insane.
Zalon, Polo in the chat wants to hit the dev button so the devs will give him his Akon back if used away.
Oh, yeah? How long ago was that? And if he's going to say, oh, it was ages ago, Zalon, oh, so many ages ago, I'll be like, no, it doesn't work like that, Polo.
He's packed the game in 3 times since then, hasn't he? So
yeah, this is true.
I know. There's no way the devs can plan for who's going to fuse what. But what they can do is go out of their way to put these Pantheon collection titans like Relics of War, lesser titans in events,
Mm-hmm.
And so forth, like Altars of Plenty. There's all these opportunities to make sure that people have access to them.
Well, that's where I picked
But
up.
if they stuck Voldan in a collection, you'd be screwed unless they just explicitly put them out in an event.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that would suck. But the thing is, though, I made sure I picked up what was it, Malcor? I picked up Malcor from one of the last times I could use the Relics of War, just because I didn't want to miss out on that.
Yeah.
I was glad Civ was in that event so I could get that blooming Winnie the Pooh's pogo stick. Well, chill.
Yeah, well, that's what it was. That's what a lot of players I saw were sitting at 8K in many alliances. So it was definitely something that people took advantage of when they had the opportunity to, and that's good. And the more the developers do that, the more players will go for it's just kind of like a moderate soul goal. Instead of doing 4K souls, they're doing 7K or 8K, whatever, to grab that, to get that Pantheon Titan. Now also, too, in this event specifically, you can see that epic token at 4,500 is an extra great thing on top of the regular 4,000. So whenever, Manfred is Manfred at 6, but Fire Strike's not necessary for anything, so of course 8,500. But Solzar is at 14,000, but still, many players have had many opportunities to grab Solzar. Let me grab these saved up portal stones, because I got a crap ton of them. Now, 38 people watching, and got Vintage Speakerface and KB here in the chat and on Discord. Where's everybody in this event? Are you actually doing really finished already, everybody in chat, or grinding along with me here?
You need it like.
I picked up the monster armor piercing synergy relic this morning, and
yes.
That's what I've been.
Oh, well, that's going to be on my list.
Into.
That's going to be that's if I don't finish it throughout the end of this event. Like I said, I was going to finish that 3-leaf clover. I think I'm pretty far along on it. And then as soon as I do, I'm going to move over to that Pyromancer's relic, because that is so sweet.
I've just finished both of them.
Nice.
The last two I've just leveled up. I've just done them both.
Nice.
That lucky clover with its leaf messing.
Yes.
Let's go there on to that again.
Right?
That's game politics, everything. Blind artists.
I just think it's funny that it didn't get, nobody raised any alarms on it. Like, isn't it a lucky clover supposed to have 4 leaves? Huh? I don't know. No alarms. Nobody was like, hey, like raise your hand. Like that's what I'm doing right now. I was like, hey,
Yeah, I think it was Chef on his stream was like, they got the wrong artwork for the lucky clover.
At that brainstorming, they wanted to brain in there. It was a cell.
Mm-hmm.
Albie said it. That tells you there's not a lot looking at it when they discuss it, don't it? Somebody to pet that out straight away. A lucky clover should have 4 leaves.
You tell him, Speaker Face. I tell him. Along for the G-Ride.
Well, one of us missed it too.
What's up?
I didn't notice it until Chef pointed it out, and I was like, oh my gosh.
I saw it straight away. I thought, oh, is that a lucky clover? It's just a normal clover with a gold rim round it.
Somebody painted gold on it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you paint a turd black. It's still a gold. It's still a turd, isn't it?
Still a black turd. All right, yeah. So I tell you, along with the G-Ride, just hit 22K time for the 1.5 boost. Oh, there you go. I tell you, enjoy. Grab that 1.5 boost.
There's a picture of that in the office. I bet they all look at it. Look at a deliberate mistake, you plonky.
Oh, man. They love it, I'm sure.
Sorry, Solon, I'm not swearing anyway, am I?
Oh, no, you're not. Or at least from what I can tell.
Get your finger away from that button.
Yeah, what, the mute button?
Yeah. It's hovering, I can tell.
Yeah, Chris Fear says too much polo. Hi, bro. Love from India. Oh, thank you, Ragupathy G. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I like to stream a little earlier to hopefully grab a few people that aren't able to normally join my live streams. So just even if they're able to only hop on for a little bit, it's totally cool. Because believe it or not, the demographic of my channel is it's roughly 50% or maybe just a little over 50%. It kind of goes back and forth. Is all from not the UK and not the United States. And those are my 2 bigger demographics. But yeah, it's from everywhere else. It's kind of crazy. So I do appreciate people being able to jump on from all over the globe.
Can't believe it's still light here and you're on.
What's up, Speaker Race?
I said I can't believe it's still light here in England and you're on now. It's normally middle of the night.
Oh, well, I know. I wanted to make sure it was still well. See, it still doesn't matter if I stream this early. Polo says he's already wrecked, so he's behaving in the chat though. So
I'm already wrecked. So Polo, at least we're on the same stream there.
Think about 4-leaf clovers if they're very hard to find. While people that find 4-leaf clovers are lucky, people that are satisfied with 3-leaf clovers are happy. Is that true, Yuki?
Yuki must not have a lawn.
Oh, God, I'll drop me split.
I was going to say, you got clovers all over the lawns over there in the UK, right, Speakerface?
Yeah, not if you've got a tarmac lawn.
If you got any kind of grass, you have freaking clovers everywhere. Like you can't get rid of them. They're weeds, man.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. Yeah, well, I mean, at least they're very prevalent here. So.
Yeah, no, you get loads of clover over here.
Well, yeah, because you still have, well, hopefully a lot of preserved land. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You got a lot of people crammed on that island, so you know you hopefully have a lot of preserved land.
Yeah. All in 3 streets around the Queen. Well, they all think we live in about 3 streets away from the Queen. And Polo's a street away from me, even though he's halfway up the country.
Well, everyone knows that there's always the Highlands, you know, because there can only be one speaker face.
Oh, yeah, Islander. Oh, yeah. Good hell. Here we go. Getting back there, aren't you?
It's the same for folks that don't live in the U.S. They think, you know, oh, so-and-so's in California, the other guy's in Texas. Well, you guys should just get together. It's like, that's like an 18-hour drive.
Yeah.
That's further than our country has longer way.
Well, that's true. That's true. Yeah. The width is not too much, but the length you got it there. It's definitely a bit longer, but still.
Yeah.
Like Colorado and Texas, I mean, they almost touch, but it takes me 12 hours to drive to Dallas.
Well, yeah. Texas is big. Texas is definitely a very large state.
Yeah, and Houston is like 16 hours. I mean, it's way the hell down there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Chris Fear is from Romania. Very cool. Thank you, Chris Fear. Always in the chat and also creating great DOT content, as well as been recently added to the blog. So if you haven't checked out Chris Fear's channel, I highly recommend it.
Have you noticed how YBC 23's been in the thingy in the chat?
Oh yeah. Well, Speaker Face, just remember
another name.
Well, yeah. See, some people can see that Speaker Face, and some people can't. So yeah.
Yeah, BMT took care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. That comes in handy.
Chris Fear says 18 hours of driving. I'm in Italy, 3 countries away. See?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. That's what I mean. Europe, like, oh God, you could put that in. Well, we aren't part of Europe no more, but you could put that in America and lose it I don't know how many times. There's some bull rushes again.
What's up, Sparrow?
We do have a fantastic highway system, though. I mean, Colorado is not really centrally located. I mean, more central would be eastern Kansas. But, you know, from eastern Kansas, you can hop on a highway and get to almost every part of the country in a day. I'm talking 24 hours of driving.
Now, in Pennsylvania, we have, since there's dramatic climate changes, so I can't just blame it all on the fact that it's not well maintained because people are just don't get the things in I'm not going to say lazy, in a very quick time, but with that dramatic time changes or dramatic temperature changes that the state goes through, our roadways go through some serious amount of degrading over time, and it's pretty impactful over even 5 to 10 years. So road maintenance is actually something that is a constant issue in Pennsylvania.
Basically, if you get snow, your roads last 3 to 5 years.
Yeah,
because the snow plows demolish the roads.
Yeah. Also,
the potteries where I come from is pothole sick. I'm not kidding. The number of wheels you break and everything, your suspension, it's just...
The other thing
but
is...
you go to, like, Arizona and Texas, dude, their roads last forever.
Yeah.
Because they don't have snow plows and all that crap.
Also, too, there is another major thing, too, with the fact that a lot of our roadways were built super, super, super long time ago, and without really a lot of thinking behind it, just, hey, we need to put stuff through here, and this is the easiest way right now. And I'm talking about, these are all back country roads that eventually were paved when they were dirt roads a long time ago. So a lot of those roads deal with a lot of bad drainage issues, so a lot of up and down hills. So a lot of times you'll find that they just degrade so much quicker with the whole freezing and unfreezing of water underneath the roads. The potholes get really, really bad. So
there's a county road here that is one of my main ways to hit the highway. And these morons put it right on top of where you have these natural ground, like underground springs. This road is a freaking disaster all the time. You literally need a four-wheel drive vehicle to use that road.
Oh, Christ. See, you get no sports cars going down there, be ripping all the bottom of the trims off.
Yeah.
You come along in your Honda Accord, you're going to end up in the shop. That or you're going to high center it on something, and they're going to have to bring out a freaking tow truck.
Good Christ.
Yeah, Polo. I live where Dracula comes from, in Transylvania. Yeah.
Yeah, like I come from New Zealand.
No, Pennsylvania's... Here, I'll give you a little background. Pennsylvania is named after William Penn. And William Penn was one of the people that purchased the land for Pennsylvania. And it was named Pennsylvania, or also known as Penn's Woods, because the entire state was filled with green trees. This ends today's lesson.
Back before the Industrial Revolution really kicked off, it was a fact that you could have a squirrel hop in a tree on the eastern coast of the United States and not have to get out of a tree until it got to the Mississippi River. Lots of woods.
Yes.
Lots of woods in the eastern half of the United States.
How many miles is that as connected woods?
It's got to be 1,000. What do you think, Z?
Yeah.
1,200?
Oh, yeah, because you're going...
That's the length of Britain, more
You're
or
going,
less.
let's see, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're at least going most of the time, at least between 3 and 5 states from going from the coast to Mississippi.
Yeah, because if you left, like, North Carolina, you go North Carolina, Tennessee, would it be Arkansas? I mean, you're talking, dude, that's got to be 1,200 miles.
At least. What's up, you, Joe?
That's the length of Britain, that is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And remember, back in the day, the Mississippi was kind of like, after that, you pretty much didn't go past it until they started deciding, hey, you know what, let's go out there and see what's going on.
Robin Hood had an A-Day there, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah.
With all them woods to rob. Bloody hell, that's a lot of woodland, that is.
Now, of course, the Mississippi is known for... Mississippi is talked about, at least if... I don't know, this is at least in American literature. If you read Mark Twain, and Huckleberry Finn.
It's a very long word.
Stuff like that. You learn about the Mississippi and how it is down in some of the southern states. So, and Peyton White fences, all that fun stuff. So, Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, the Mississippi River is a massive river. We got a cottage on the Mississippi River in Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah?
And, yeah, I mean, we do like wakeboarding and stuff like that, but I mean, they run major, there's massive barge traffic. I mean, it's a big freaking river.
Yeah, well,
it's like 2 miles across where we are.
Wow. Well, the one thing I always thought from the show Ozark, when they decided now, if you haven't watched Ozark, it's, I guess, a little bit of a spoiler. I guess kind of. Well, let's just say this. Eventually, You get to see a what's it called, a casino boat, like the style that they used to have going up and down the Mississippi River, and with like
paddle boat.
the big paddle on the back. Yeah, as soon
With
as
a
I
big
saw
wheel
that
on
on
the
the
back.
show Ozark, I was like, that would be really cool to experience that, to just go up and down the river and be on like a casino boat. I think that would be really neat.
Lord, are you trying to give history lessons based on Huckleberry Finn?
Oh, no. Well, I'm just saying, it's just something.
What are you
Okay,
doing?
the only reason I'm talking about that, Jim, is because people around the world, might read some American literature, maybe in school, maybe in college, or as the Brits would say, in uni. And American literature, there's certain stuff that people will take out. And I don't know, maybe Huckleberry Finn, Mark Twain might be in there. You never know.
You know they were fiction, right?
Yeah, but, it's based on stuff that's around the time period and the way people talk. So,
I went on the paddle boat when I went Disney. It takes you across to the castle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, in Wisconsin, near where I have the cottage, if you go to La Crosse, Wisconsin, they literally have a river boat where you get on. You have like a dinner cruise thing. You can, play blackjack, and it's a lot of fun.
We have one that docks down in besides Cincinnati.
Yeah,
You're
Queen
right
River,
outside
man.
Yeah, the Queen. I didn't know you would know. Oh, well, yeah, you would. You're from Ohio. I forgot.
Yeah.
Hi, Jim.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? You love it, Jim.
Yeah, this Brett, see you.
No, I just my moods lately has just been blah. I mean, I really haven't been jumping on people's live streams or in Discord, and I just been blah. Talk shit. I'm sorry so much.
It's all right. It's all right, Jim.
I'm gonna
It's all right, Jim.
jump
But see,
off
you
now.
graced us with your presence. And last Saturday, what's it called? When I threw up that Warhammer trailer, it was the best. See, you come around when things are good, so don't worry, Jim. We know you're always there, and I know you're in Discord.
So good to hear from you, Jimmy. How's the you still off the cigarettes, my friend?
No, I've tripped a couple times, but I'm nowhere near where I was. So
Good man. Keep it up.
Okay.
Well, after that
Look, I
picture,
mean, I'm human. I tripped. I've stumbled, but I'm okay.
Everybody
Right.
stumbles, bro. Just as
Yeah.
long as you keep heading forward, that's the main thing.
Yep, stumble, dust yourself off, get back in the game. You'll be fine.
Exactly. Dust yourself down and go again.
I'm used to picking myself up, so
You and me
that's no
both.
big deal.
Just get on with it, and it's nice to hear you, Jim.
Yeah. Good to hear from you guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bring everybody down.
it's all right,
You're
Jim.
not. It's Saturday, it's summer. Good times.
It's hot. I got to buy a new air conditioner.
Yeah. Well, how hot is it right now, where you are, Jim?
Well, the temperature is only 84, but
Okay.
the humidity is 92.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
Oh.
that's southern Ohio, man. You get down by the Ohio River, the humidity is pretty savage.
Yeah,
It's
this
humidity.
ain't even
can't handle.
July or August yet either. That's when it really,
Smothers you.
yeah.
When
Oh,
you're a big person, though, it doesn't help, does it? It just weighs you down.
Well, it just makes you all that much hotter. I mean, you
Yeah.
get out of the shower and you just immediately start drenching sweat.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
got to stop. It just
I mean, Vinny knows what I'm talking about. He lived here. He's from here. I mean,
Yeah,
you take a cold shower, you get out, you don't even need a towel. You just start sweating.
yeah. We don't get that problem in Britain. We only get that for about a couple of weeks at the most. 3 maybe. But,
yeah. I imagine that the ocean keeps your temperature under control.
I won't say it keeps it under control. It's up, down, here, there, and everywhere. Our weathermen get paid for nothing because they never predict anything right. A bit like the devs.
A bit like the devs. Oh, jeez.
All All right, fellas, I got to do my Saturday errands, but I just wanted to pop on and say hey to the crew.
Understandable. Thank you, Vintage, for joining.
Yeah. Have a good one, brother.
See you later.
Have a good weekend, fellas. We'll see you.
Yeah.
See you, mate.
You too, Vintage.
Extinction. Hope who's okay.
Yeah, I was reading Polo's. He's talking about Christian Eriksen. He says a player he's having a possible heart attack on the pitch during he's watching football. Wow.
On British TV, there's football on. Yeah. I don't know what you took on it. 22 blokes running after a bag of leather.
There's Nephelinis show.
It's called Sissy Soccer is what it's called.
Oh, Jim. So brutal. Nephelinis show. If you want to see some great Nephelinis videos, go ahead and check that out. Nephelinis show says the player is apparently awake and stable now. So amazing from the medics.
There's the Warhammer advert again.
Hey, Chris here. Congratulations on the vlog, brother. I know I haven't been on Discord a whole lot. Congratulate you. Congratulations on making a vlog. Well done. Sorry, just want to throw that out.
Awesome, Jim. Awesome. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier as well. And also...
Who's that?
The other thing is, too, the great thing is that even though Jim hasn't been in the greatest moods recently when it comes down to the game, he's still been live streaming, though. It's been awesome. Because sometimes people have drift a bit away from the game interest-wise, and then they stop live streaming. But, Jim, I do appreciate that, and I think a lot of others do as well. So... Yeah, don't give us Don't give us that. Don't give us that.
I'm just a foul move, brother. Maybe I should have jumped on. It's not only the game, it's life and everything.
In general.
Yeah. But one way or another, Jim, we're glad you're here, and like I said, it's always great when you are able to join. So,
yeah.
What's up, Aventador?
I love it. It keeps it real.
Jack Daniels, that's what I need.
All right.
Yeah.
Jim, go find the Jack Daniels. Go find it.
Yeah, go get the Jack Daniels and come back, Jim. Run. Get your trainers on.
Yeah, actually, Jim's like, hey, I went to my dailies, and it said, instead of the usual raid enemies, it said, get the Jack Daniels. So he's like, I better complete this right away.
Yeah. Quicker he gets it done, the quicker he gets the Jack Daniels.
Yeah. He's like,
It's whatever makes you feel better at the time, any whatever gets you through it.
Well, this is going to get me through it, I guess.
I can't touch whiskey, Jim. Honest, I'd be sick if I touched that.
Pussy.
No, it's from when I was a kid. I drank a bottle and a half of it and passed out and woke up with all writing all over me. I got to go work and all that.
That's okay. I can't touch tequila. I don't know, when I was like 17 or 18, I drank so much tequila that I was so sick for 3 days, and now even the smell of tequila just makes me sick.
Exactly. Now you know. So who's a pussy now? You tequila pussy.
All right, speak your face. Jesus. Yeah, see?
I'm only joking with it.
Yeah, see, Polo right there. He's like, yep, see? Polo's like, you know where I am. If you ever need a chat, buddy, give you my mobile number. Look at that. Polo's right there.
Yeah. We're not bad guys, us Brits, you know. We have got arts. We haven't got swinging bricks. There's the bulrushes again. They're all thinking about it.
That's warm.
That's warm. Oh, Jim. Would you have it sitting in like the window or something?
No, it's in my cabinet.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's nice and warm going down.
Oh, okay.
It's whiskey.
Well, yeah. I just thought you had it in a place that was getting a lot of sun or something. I was like, geez, that's not good.
Oh, no. That's alcohol abuse.
Right?
Anything warm, whiskey, rum or brandy, I can't touch it. Oh, good grief. It's like eating sprouts.
I pulled the staff a while ago, Aventador. When it first came out, basically as soon as it dropped, I pulled it. I have it on Everdure right now, just for fast ping pong and fun.
Your mobile number. Is that like a cell phone number?
It's the mobile.
I'll give you my mobile, mate.
Yeah, the mobile.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, Brett. Don't say I'll give you my cell phone number.
Yeah.
Else you'd think, who are you? Cell phone number.
I just said I'll tell you my digits.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to see his digits. Just his...
You don't want that. No, that's not good.
No. Don't be showing his digits.
You're holding back.
Paulo, you have a JD too?
What's up, Ion? Lewis SW from Solo Ori. Nice. Thank you for joining.
Everybody smash that like button for Zalon. He deserves it.
You gonna get your staff on Monday, Extinction? Really? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to tell anybody, as soon as anything drops immediately, that's why, and I knew it was a guarantee, and I had the AK DGs at the time. That's why I did it. But, with the new DG Titans coming right around the corner, I don't know. Extinction, I think you have a crap ton of DGs, though. Or maybe you're just about ready to get that AK. Maybe that's what you're trying to say. And you don't care about...
Qigong's got the DGs, empty.
You don't... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Extinction.
He's waiting for the 2 new DG Titans so he can get them straight away, isn't he?
Well, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how they are. Oh, gosh, I really hope that it's not a total crash and burn off the get-go, because that would really spell some serious disappointment.
Especially when he's saved that long.
Sparrow, I'm gonna say it's gonna be something that we're gonna find more information about within the next 2 weeks with this new update that's coming out to the game. So I don't want to say that you'll know next week, but good chances are, because they said they're gonna tell us in the next few weeks, and also have the releases of the new Pantheon relics involved with it, as well as new game content, which I'm believing is actually something to do with our Titans, so we don't actually have to, continue to play the same events that we are right now. I'm hoping it's going to be something different. What?
Do we know when the update is yet or not? When that's rolled out?
I mean, like I said, I'm hoping it'll be either the end of next week, but that's the Growth Earn event, or it'll be right after.
It's got to be soon if they're discussing it, because they don't release nothing until it's nearly out, do they?
Yeah, pretty much, because a lot of times they're still ironing things out, as they like to say. Oh, 7.8 Extinction. Yeah, 9K Sparrow. Well, you know what? Just hold on to it until you see what happens. But yeah, it should. The way things are going, I'm thinking either next week's blog post will get either some or all the information. If not, by the following week, we'll know more. And or have it being released so that, certain players, and typically Android first and iOS second, if you're kind of new to the game, the way the game updates, that's how it typically rolls. And it's not even all the Android players all at once. It's usually multiple stages of Android players and then all the iOS players soon after. Typically over a 3 to 4 day time period. Typically. Sometimes it's a little shorter.
Find a lot of leaks.
And typically, as soon as the update comes out, not all the content is released right away, even though the content is in the actual game code. That's why a lot of leaks that we will hope to be able to see from Ethiogen will be able to be available after the update that becomes available and is downloaded. So.
Zalon, Polo's asking for a wrench in chat.
I don't know, Polo. Is that what you want?
Man, don't give him a wrench. You already got one Brit that has a wrench. Don't give him a wrench.
Hey, Jim, behave.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Behave yourself.
Speakerface, what do you think? You think Polo deserves a wrench as a fellow Brit?
Well, above below says Polo, he flipped a coin and Speakerface won. I got my wrench ages ago, just so Jim couldn't keep blanking me out all the
time. We got Jim to laugh. There we go. Congratulations.
That's why I got mine. So it's up to Salon if he goes polo one. I'm not backing him up because he stabbed me in the back.
Because I remember Salon asking me, why do you keep messing with him? I'm like, it's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, I know. It's fun. I knew when you blocked me out all the time. I thought, he's blocked me again.
Yeah. I kept on looking in the chat and BMT, I'd see you guys say one or two things back and forth, and then boom, everything that Speaker Face has said for the last 15 minutes is gone.
And Jim had got loads of
yeah, and Jim's on mute in Discord because he's going,
Yeah. He's putting messages like, he's going to go mad when he knows what I've done. I already knew what he'd done.
Yeah.
So thank you for that, Salon. That's what my arse will know. Keep him off my arse.
No, there we go.
The voice of reason has come in.
Yeah.
I hear you might need an interpreter.
What's up, Charlie?
I've got some backup.
Yeah.
Hey, Zalon, Jim, Speaker, how are you doing?
Good to see you, Charlie.
You're right, Sean.
How you doing, mate? We're good. I'm good.
Yeah,
you're being all nice now, BMT, to them, aren't you? You give me shit.
Well, my tummy is getting nice and warm from this Jack Daniels.
So your tolerance for the Brits is rising? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, it's. Oh, you know what I need? I need an ice cold beer. I'm out of beer.
And then you can tolerate us more.
That's what I need. I'm out of beer. I forgot to get some the other day.
So is this congratulations on the round table. Can I first say that as I join?
Yeah, that was very, very interesting and very cool. I really thought it was awesome, as well as the fact that they should hopefully have Ron Gamer's Relic out here very soon as well.
Yes.
Is that what they sent you that email about the other day?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the one that it was an instant message on Twitter. Yeah, because they wanted to know if it was okay to be able to use the what's it called, the logo and my name, and I was like, yeah, sure, it's cool.
No,
you get the royalties from the game now.
No, I don't get any royalties from the game. I didn't lawyer up real quick and have to say, well, if you want that, I'm gonna need. No, I'm not gonna.
It's just nice to have that, isn't it? It's appreciation, really.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
that's the least they could do for what you've done. I'm not kissing ass or nothing. It's just honesty. You know what I mean?
I agreed. I think a few.
I
think many others need to also be either recognized with SPP accounts or being added to the blog. So they did add a few new people to the blog recently, but that whole SPP situation needs to be addressed, which still continues to remain a stonewall in response.
Well, there's several people that definitely need to have an SPP, like I think of Venador and Vinny, two right off the top of my head. But
exactly.
I think there's several of the people that are on the blog that are longtime streamers, longtime supporters. I've been playing this game almost 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I would be the number one person to go in there and use it, but if somebody wanted to see it in the relics and how it, just like Vinny said, the more people that have it, the more people that we could show it to.
Yes, exactly. Like, for instance, Jim, we talked about this before, too, especially if Prometheo got a test account as well. So, for instance, on a stream like this right now, Prometheo could go live, and Jim could go live, and I could be live right now. The three of us all could be live at the same time. But we could be also sending our streams basically over to Prometheo, so on his channel, it would really be just, he could switch between all of our live streams and we could all have test accounts and be battling and doing all sorts of stuff with the new Titans. Why not? It would be super cool.
Sure. Also,
switch out relics.
Yeah.
The more angles you've got look at it from, the better informed you are, so the better choice you can make.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to get two of you guys going up against each other, swapping out relics, seeing how it is, in the same server, with only 2 of you active at best with SPP accounts, it's going to be difficult. The more informed the community gets, it's a great idea. I don't know why they're not driving forward with it.
Well, just like you just said, Char, who do we got? We got Zalon right now, who's active.
Yeah.
And Soul just put out some content recently as well. But,
Go down, buddy. Does
he still have his SPP account?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, so we got 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but go down, but he's been busy, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Right, but that's why I agree with Vintage. You know, I don't see the harm in giving out
as well.
6, 7, or 8. So
we need a lot more.
Yeah, because
we need a lot more.
It gives perspective all over the place. Because, say for instance, again, this is just a situation with Nephelinis that Vintage isn't a big fan of Grenadiers in general. He's still going to give a perspective from more than just what he thinks, but there will be times where he's just going to say outright that he just doesn't enjoy certain aspects of Grenadier play. But other players that have a test account may give a little bit of a different view from somebody who enjoys playing Grenadiers and plays Grenadiers all the time. So
right.
that's what we truly need. We truly need as many players as possible to be able to show off all sorts of different things. So
just getting off the subject, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm a Brit, but can I ask a favour?
Well, what's that?
Can you give Polo a wrench, stop him crying into his flaming tissue?
No.
I don't know, Polo. It depends. It depends on how Polo's behavior in the Discord chat is. We'll see.
Look, he's yelling again.
We'll see if Polo's over the next week between now and next weekend. We'll see how Polo is in the Discord chat during the week. And if he can keep it, moderate. If he can keep it moderate, we'll Polo will get one. Now he doesn't want one. Oh, he's like, never mind, Zalon, never mind.
Tell him climb out of his cot and pick him
I don't want one now.
Yeah, he doesn't want one now. See, that's what it is.
Tell him put his dummy back in, the big baby.
Oh, Drift, what happened to Godan? Godan is taking a bit of a break from the game. He's still doing dailies. He's still playing the game, but he is not a very heavy player right now. And, of course, his YouTube channel has also been something that he's been a lot less active on, because he started drifting away for a little while just because he was doing all the stuff in game. And then, when he got even busier at work, it became more of a no time for YouTube situation. So, that's what it looks like for right now. Will he come back? I would hope so. And how soon? I have no idea. So.
There, Godan. We miss you, buddy.
Yeah.
Hope life goes well for you. Yeah. Settles down. Good to be busy. But hope you find some time to enjoy as well.
Exactly.
Polo says just give Polo a pacifier. I've already said if he can't find his dummy, use his thumb.
Polo, we love you, buddy.
Oh, funny.
The speaker face gets wrenched? That happened a long time ago. Polo.
He's like, what?
I mean, speaker face did mark it on his calendar when he got his wrench, though. Don't get me wrong, Polo. He did. The day that BMT can't kick me out anymore. That's how he wrote it, right on the calendar.
That was a couple months ago, though.
I know.
That was ages ago I got a wrench, and that was because of BMT abusing his powers. That's the only reason. And Zalon, being a reasonable guy, saw that he was abusing his powers and put a stop to it and give me a wrench so he can't block me and I can't block him.
And then you leveled up again, speaker face, and decided to start joining Discord on a regular basis. And now, okay, and in all honesty, speaker face, ever since you started joining Discord, how much do you love it?
Yeah, it's fun. I like
See?
the laugh. It is fun.
I'm just going to reiterate this when I tell everybody. I say, you know what? I know you might be in the chat for years, or you might not have said anything in the chat for years. But then you might come on Discord just to listen, and then eventually you might say something on Discord. And again, it's not one of those things where it's an absolutely have to. But if you feel like it, go ahead, and it's not that scary. So.
No, it's a good community. I love it. It's ace. It's got me through the lockdown and everything. And
we appreciate all types of accents. You might catch a little, this and that from Jim, but besides from that, all accents are welcome.
Underneath all the banter and all that, he's a decent guy. He's like salt of the earth, Jim is.
Yeah. Even if he's a bit grumpy, it doesn't matter.
It don't matter whether he's a big grumpy gruffalo or not. He's a good
grumpy gruffalo.
I think he's more like the mouse.
The mouse, yeah. My grandkids love the gruffalo.
Yeah. My kids went through a stage. I certainly did enjoy it.
Skull, if I don't have it by Friday, I don't get it at all. If not, maybe next week. The developers don't put anything on my account after that.
Sean, Canic Chase by us, they've got a run in the woods, the Gruffalo run, and they've got like sculptures of the Gruffalo and all that, and telling the story of the fox and the everything.
I worked for a year in Canic.
Yeah, I've mounted bike around there. I broke my ribs around there and all.
Oh yeah, not my. No, it's about 40 minutes down the A5 for me. Yeah, nice place. Yeah, some good trails there for the mountain bikes.
Yeah, with broken ribs, I had to go over the 3 jumps on the monkey run, and my mate all he could hear behind was every time he had to jump because I got broken ribs. Oh Christ!
Right, no idea what the hell he just said.
No, but see, that's the thing, though. Charin did know, Jim. Charin understood every word.
There was something about a monkey running with something changing on this.
The trail and through the woods is called the Monkey Run, and there's 3 jumps through it, but I'd broke my ribs before then, and all my mate who was in front of me, because we've got to get back to the van, I can't just stay in the middle of the woods miles from everywhere, and I've got to go over these jumps, and all he could hear was every time I landed because of my broken ribs.
Okay, so Knight Rider is asking, is this Titan worth getting? Is this Titan worth getting to beat Minerva? Then the answer to that question is you're going to have to heavily invest in prestige. So if you are considering that, that's fine. And because if you're looking to beat P10 Minervas with specific relic setups, if you're just looking to beat P1 Minervas, then you may not have to invest as much in prestige, and it is still possible to do so. And if you're just looking to get this Titan just to be able to take down other defenders, then yes, you could look at it as saying if you don't have a really great attacker right now to take down decent defenders, then yes, you can go for this Titan. If you are asking if this Titan is just good to grab for the Pantheon, well then yes, I highly recommend being in a top 100 alliance to grab it for the Pantheon. So those are all my answers to the base question, is this Titan worth getting?
Is it worth taking any Titan to P10? Because how long did it last?
It depends on which Titan you're referring to, but yeah, how long will it last? It's attackers. A lot of times, it's not too long.
3 weeks.
2 to 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Defenders.
The most.
Defenders can last a bit longer. It depends on exactly what time frame you're looking at, because sometimes it's a more than a month situation. Sometimes it's less than a month situation.
To save up enough Titans to prestige.
A lot of times when it comes down to prestiging Titans, the defenders are the ones that people would be more willing to invest into. But again, still, how long are they going to stay as a relevant defender is completely up to how quickly the developers would like to ramp up the stats. So,
and at the moment they're ramping them up changing things around pretty quick.
Because people would like to see Minerva last more than a month. But at the same time...
He won't.
You know.
Yeah, I think these new Pantheon collections and the decent relics kind of put me off wanting to prestige any further. You know, which of these Titans am I going to need for a collection again?
I don't think I've got any. I might have 1 to 7. I ain't getting no further than that on any. Never.
Well, the one thing I've always noticed and at least recognized and tried to bring to light is the collections, at least the ones that they continuously put out, are usually based off of major events, such as the Chinese New Year, any of the God collections, Divine Titans. That's why it's you don't really see so much of the Titans that from the earlier parts of the game that aren't exactly associated with any, like, you know, being a war god or being, you know, like Voldan. That's what I'm referring to that in that situation, because since he's not really considered part of any, you know, major group, chances of Voldan being part of a future collection, in my opinion, is pretty low. I look at all the collections as they chose a lot of those earlier Titans to be in earlier Titan collections for that reason. But for the ones that they've been putting out, it's all about the ones that have been put out in major events. So
the only time I'll fully prestige any now is if they start reskilling the later ones, and they become even better.
It's a fair point on reskilling. Yeah, some of those older ones could become relevant for a Pantheon again with reskilling. I guess that's the risk, isn't it? Now, if you didn't want to get the reskilled Titan but had the old one, I mean that collection with Hell, I didn't compete for Hell. I'm missing a good attacker there, but I've still got the old one that helps with the collection.
Yeah. It doesn't change then, just in the collection whether it's the old one or the new one.
Yeah, they don't care whether it's the old one or new one as long as it's the Titan.
Friggin' hell, I wish I knew that. Oh, Christ. Sorry if friggin' was swearing.
I'm just saying, when it comes down to it, I've always lived a collection lifestyle in this game, so I can't say that it has its benefits, but it also, a lot of times when everybody else is running around with max Titans all the time and saying, oh, this is so awesome, and then when it comes up to the time when Pantheon relics come out that are really good, they go, I don't have it. You know, there's upsides and downsides to each game style. So, just saying.
There is. I mean, my P1 Minerva is getting ran over by Crystallis this week. Yeah, not great, but I don't want to prestige any further. I'll wait for the next physical meta.
Yeah.
Everdue's the one at the moment, Annie.
Oh, I'm loving my fast PP this week.
Oh, yeah. Agreed. So, and of course, everybody should be getting ready for Conquest, which is coming up this next week. As long as I'm... Yeah, it's starting on Monday, correct? Just making sure that I'm not wrong on that.
33% more every battle drop ace.
Anything good the 25th, 26th, 27th?
Let me see. Hold on, I gotta bring the calendar up.
I just wanted to do it.
Yeah, Conquest, it is Monday, that's what I thought. Okay, and then right after the Growth Earn event, we have Altar of Abundance, which is good. And then Theater's War, and then Giant's Bane.
Yeah, the Alliance War Giants. What is that one?
Giant's Bane, that's what, what's it called? Gosh, what was that? We were talking about it before. Giant's Bane was going to be...
Well, there's been a few different rumors around. Was it Thor with a Norse finish?
Oh, that's right. Thor with a Norse finish plus. That's right.
but they haven't put Finish Plus on the calendar, have they? So
that's what's a little strange,
unsure.
because previously when there was a Norse Finish Plus, they actually put that on there instead of not just the name of the event. So
that's telling you they've got Summit planned.
Well, whatever Turning Tides is July 1st, which some people think is Poseidon, but at the other side,
I think it's Poseidon.
Other side of the coin, people are saying that it's the next new meta coming out.
I'm leaning that way more.
You know,
I'm Poseidon.
I'm thinking we do the new meta, turning the tide on the Nexus or the Archmage or whatever it is. It's like the Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah,
we're turning tides
in the middle. Yeah, in the middle of the year, July 1st. Yeah.
I don't think they're that far forward. I don't.
Yeah,
I think,
and then in the winter time, what we get the what is it? Return of the Polo. You know.
Polo bear.
And then you got me, as the Emperor. You got BMT as Darth Vader. I'm like, Polo, you will turn to the dark side. Polo's like, no. BMT.
Shigonga's Darth Maul.
BMT gets his hand cut off. Yeah, Darth Shigon's Darth Maul. All right. What's up, Envious?
I'm waiting to find out who Jar Jar Binks is.
Oh, jeez. we had a 3CPO at one point. That was Tariel. He was perfect. His Canadian voice was so 3CPO. It was great.
I'll take Jabba the Hutt.
You'll take Jabba the Hutt?
Yeah.
Take him where?
No, I can't take him frigging nowhere. Have you seen him, the big sloth?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, I guess you could be Bib Fortuna then there, Sharon, because then you're the translator that tells us exactly what Jabba says.
Okay.
In other words, what Speakerface says.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, the great Speakerface says.
At least I'm not Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah. What's up, AMZ? I'll let you all into a little secret. I do charity events and my costume is Darth Vader. Really? Wait, Polo. Are you... There's an actual group. It's a large group, actually, and it does span multiple countries. And it's made up of a majority of stormtroopers, but also people that do dress up as other people in the Empire, and they go around to hospitals and visit kids. And I forget what the unit's like. It's an actual unit name, like the 501st. Yeah. So wait, are you part of that, Polo? That's pretty cool if you are, because they also were called in. If you watch the behind the scenes to The Mandalorian, they actually were called in. On the set, and there's a good majority of well, not good majority, but there was some 50-some people from the 501st that was part of the actual making. Really, Polo? Oh, wow, that's super cool. Yeah, charity events at hospitals, a lot of hospital interaction, as well as other different fundraising events all over the place. That's really cool, Polo.
Or it could be the one where fathers dress up as superheroes and all that for the kids who don't get to see the kids, you know what I mean? That's another one.
Yeah, Polo, yes, please do. See, that's very interesting, actually. But they're also the ones that are down in Florida and also in California. A lot of times Disney will call them up for parades, which is crazy. Now I don't know what it's like over in UK if there is any Disney organizational stuff over there, but they straight up call them up and listen, we need 50 stormtroopers for a parade. Let us know who's available. And they just go.
That'd be in the active communities who do that sort of stuff, though. In the general public, you never hear of it.
Yeah. Very cool.
Well, take me out off the Polo for doing that for charity. That's a good guy, that is. anything for charity is a bonus, isn't it?
Yes, most definitely.
Because it's something for others and not yourself, so it's very selfless.
Oh, Heracles says, Speaker Face reminds me more of a Chewbacca. Can't understand any of them, but both are good fellas. A bit more of a Chewbacca. Yeah. Be like, all right, Speaker Face, we're going to the, yeah, I can already hear it now. It's like Jim's Han Solo. and Speaker Face is Chewbacca.
And Val's Princess Leia.
Oh, there you go. Jim's like, all right, Speaker Face, we're going to the bar. Just, all right, come on, let's go.
Yeah, let's go to the bar, Jim. Let's not waste any more time.
Jim's like, my car can make it from here to Texas in 5.3 parsecs.
Wait, you never heard of the BMT?
It's in the Back to the Future car, the DeLorean.
Never heard of the BMT, eh?
Made the Kessel Run at 5.3 parsecs.
Right?
Parsecs. At least you're on a better level now, Jim. That's nice.
Yeah, see?
Oh, that's really cool that you do that, bro. Hats off to you.
It is.
Much respect, much respect.
Yeah, good, Polo.
Envious, I'm Lord of the Rings fan.
Because Brits and there's good in everyone.
Wouldn't mind getting a Nazgul costume? Yeah, Nazguls are pretty badass, I'll tell you, Envious.
But you know, that's not the original reason Polo bought that costume for, right?
Yeah. He's like Polo's like the ladies like it when you got the force.
Role play, yeah. You can't see him in the shadows, and then he comes creeping out, and they go, "Oh, where's the stranger?" But it's when he gets his lightsaber out that he's a bit disappointed in it. Yep, there's some bull rushes again.
Hello, everyone.
What's up, Nadim? Thank you for joining.
Hi, Nadim.
Did you tell someone what happened last night?
What's up, Nadim? No. What happened?
Last night we was streaming about 2 hours without...
Everybody thought he was talking to himself.
I think Extinction fell asleep on your stream, didn't he?
Did he?
Me and Vintage were on it.
Because Extinction was still on the stream like 3 hours later.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, he was still on it a while later.
Mm.
Well, Vintage kept getting off and coming back on, seeing why it wasn't working, but he needs another mic, apparently.
Mm.
But he was good, because he was laughing his head off. Funny. Good guy, Nadim is. He's a good tactical player with them little troops and that, was showing people how to go about it.
Very nice. It's always good to have more people live streaming and interacting with the community, because that's what we need. We really do.
I think he's trying to talk now, but something's happening.
What's up, Sangre Joven?
What's up, Sangre?
14,936. Nice. All right, cool. Just grinding away, using up a whole bunch of save portal stones, 14 at a time. Slowly but surely. But I hope everybody's enjoying the event and also trying to get what they can out of this. Of course, tomorrow will be the last final push, and I hope everybody gets to where they want to be. And nobody has to stay up late.
Sangre brought his big wooden spoon.
Love to finish, but it's 1,000 battles.
Right. Oh, Envious says I'm 5k away from completing by pure grind. Very nice. Yeah, pure grind is the way to go if you're trying to level up relics and titans. Unfortunately, if you have less time to be able to grind, you gotta put in some relics.
I take my hat off doing 5k away just grinding. That's a feat and a half, that is.
Although Evader does make it so that it's possible.
Oh, it's quicker, but it's still battles, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a fair flaming commitment, that is. I've got the time, but I couldn't be all spend it doing all that. And silence a weird thing.
It can be. 1,500 raids so far this week. All right, nice. Did most of it. First day had a holiday, so went all day. Nice.
Somebody trying to speak?
It might be Nadim. I don't know. I heard a little bit of something.
Yeah.
I think he keeps trying.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Okay. So, Polo just posted some pics in my Discord chat. If you don't have an invite to my Discord chat, Jim, can you put that in the chat right now?
Oh, let's go have a look at your Polo. Let's have a look.
I'm going to have a look.
Yeah, it looks authentic. Real authentic.
How do you see that? I'm in Discord. I can't find it.
Yeah, it's in the general chat.
Yep.
Yeah, it's under just hit general chat. Swipe from right to left.
General chat, yeah.
Polo, looking good there, buddy.
Yeah.
You're giving me a little bit of wood here.
You wearing Cuban heels?
You're looking sexy.
Heels.
Oh, you got Predator there? Now, how is the Predator so short?
Yeah. Right? Scout
Predator should be as tall as you.
Yo, the stormtrooper next to Polo's a bit short. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but Darth Vader was always tall and the Predator was always tall. That Predator is he's shorter than that one stormtrooper. That's not right.
It's like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Predator.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Polo's daughter too. That's cool. Yeah, not many people can say that their dad's Darth Vader. You know what I mean?
Well, there's Luke and there's Leia.
Well, yeah. That's true too.
Bro, the firstborn that she brings home, you need to wear that outfit.
Right?
I've got that actual Predator mascot that guy's wearing.
Yeah, but we're not talking about your real face. We're talking about...
I'm on about the bloody mask you making American Wally.
Waldo.
Funny because I went there Halloween night with my grandkids, walked in with it on, and straight away they goes, "You stupid you are, Grandad." I thought, how the bloody hell did he know it was me in there?
They had no idea, huh?
You can't fool kids, can you?
Can't fool them all.
What was that, for an event, Polo? Some event that went on over the UK there? Or? Looking good, buddy.
What's up, Thunder?
You are blooming tall. How tall are you, Polo? 6'4", 6'5"?
6'3".
I was just short.
I think he's 6'3". I think he's... I'm 6'2". I think he's an inch taller than me.
I'm 6'3". He's about the same as me by the looks of that.
That's a big pile of shit.
Hey!
Is that right, Tim? Is that right? 6'3", huh?
I'm going to get my grandkids to eat that Gruffalo so much. I'm going to tell them he's a bad guy.
He's a
He
bad
doesn't
guy.
like the Brits.
I'll say this: we got some big boys in this at DOT. We have that cruise. God forbid somebody tries to fuck with us.
No, yeah, is that right,
Stand
Jim?
on one side of the ship at once, it'll put it less over it and tip up.
Yeah, I can hear Speakerface right now. I can hear Speakerface right now reading a story to his grandkids. He's like, "Let me tell you the tale of BMT. One long time ago, BMT was not happy. Everyone else stayed out of his way."
Apart from the grandkids who could melt his heart like Princess D.
That's okay, Soldier. You know, like you and Boganor and Extinction and so on. You guys can stand behind this.
Yeah, I'm
We'll be
5'8".
okay.
I'm 5'8".
I didn't know exactly how tall you were. I knew you wasn't real tall, but I didn't know exactly.
Yeah, I'm the same as Soldier.
Yep.
He's big in stature and not in height. There's them bull rushes again. Must be a typical thing in America.
What?
It goes quiet and them bull rushes and them spaghetti westerns go rolling across.
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweeds, they're the ones.
Yeah, that's what we call them. Whenever you say that, I have no idea what you're saying, so I just let it go.
Yeah.
Now, Polo,
That's why it
did
goes
your
quiet.
daughters think you're cool for doing this stuff, or did they know about Star Wars, or is that our generation?
Who you talk to, BMT?
He's asking
Talking to
Polo.
Oh.
Because a lot of kids nowadays, I mean, a lot of them don't know about Star Wars.
Well, that's
Like,
why
what?
I watch
What do you mean you don't
Mandalorian
know
with my
about Star
stepson and my daughter. So, they'd love it.
I think Mandalorian is what will bring the younger generation up to appreciate the older Star Wars, so they'll get into it.
I mean, when they first saw Luke Skywalker there, the last episode, and how bad he was, and Tim came in, they got to get a hankering. They got to get that knowledge. They got to say, "Oh, I got to watch some more Star Wars stuff."
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, you know that the Ether, Big Easy. You know he probably went nuts when he saw that because we got him into Star Wars to begin with, Jim. So
I haven't heard from him in a while, actually.
he's popped in the stream probably within the last 2 weeks.
Oh, that's cool. That's good.
Let's see. Thoughts on Loki? I didn't see it yet, Soldier. Did anybody else see Loki yet? That's over on what, HBO Max?
Loki's a series, isn't it?
I kind of was under the impression that it was a movie, but maybe I'm wrong. It's all right.
Well, I've got this argument with my daughter because she's saying it's a movie, but I'm seeing it advertised on British TV, and it's saying it's a series.
Well, if it is, then it's possible. But I haven't gotten the chance to watch
Unless
it
it
yet.
broke the movie down into parts. I don't know. I've never known that before, but I've got conflicting stories here.
Oh, it's on Disney Plus. Yeah. All right, Soldier. That's right, because it's part of the Marvel universe. What am I thinking?
Yeah, Disney Plus. That's what's advertised on British TV.
What's up, Bo? Thank you for joining.
Logan Laura, what's up?
I'm going to run these 175 stones down to the ground, and then it's going to take a while. So.
Adios amigos.
It's going to take a little while, of course, but that's what I do when I have 300 stones in a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I'd got some left over from last week, and then all of those
Assault, yeah,
assault, yeah, crikey. I think they've all gone
I've got
now.
952 left.
Yep. Well, I'm also going to recommend that, if you don't have to use them in this event, Portal Stones, save them for Monday. They will be very useful in that event of Conquest.
33% every battle ace. Bonus, because you get an extra battle drop each battle, don't you?
Well, you get 3 battle drops no matter what, because sometimes you get 1, sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get none.
No, you get 3 battle drops instead of 2, don't you?
Well, sometimes you only get 1 battle drop. And sometimes I've gotten no battle drops before.
I've never noticed that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Regular. 0 drops.
I better start watching more then instead of just going for it. Yeah, I've never noticed that.
Skull. Thank you for saying that. I'm now part of the Burn These Heretics for the Emperor gang. Yeah, I get that, Skull. So am I. Big time. I'm ready for Warhammer Plus next month. I am. But I'm not going to stay subscribed if they don't put out regular content. I'm just going to blow through everything they have. But we'll see.
30 watching, only 19 likes. Set up to you.
Well, according to all the radio stations around Philadelphia, if you watch the show Mayor of Easttown, which is based in the Philadelphia area, and I think that's on Mayor of Easttown. I think that's on HBO Max. I think it is. I'd have to check. All I know is the show is based in this area. It actually, people talk the way that people talk in this area. They have Wawa on there. All that kind of like Philadelphia isms that people do. That's why people go real crazy about that show, at least in this area. I haven't even watched it yet, but they say, "Oh, you gotta watch it," because it's just like shows that if they're filmed anywhere close to your hometown or home area, then that's why everybody freaks out about it. But everybody else, unless it's a really good show, nobody really talks about it, kind of thing.
All right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here.
All right, Jim.
See you later, Jim.
Have a good one.
Later, Alon, Speaker, Sharon.
Take care, mate.
Everybody in chat, y'all have a good day.
Yep, you too.
And you, bro.
Some more Goldlands.
Are you using 2 devices for streaming?
I'm using 3 devices for streaming. This is what I call the Mickey Mouse setup. Mickey Mouse setup includes 1 phone for me to live stream the game. That's what's right in front of my face right now is my 1 phone. And of course it's laying down in front of me, so I don't have it in my hands. I'm not using both my hands to live stream because a lot of people are like, I play with my phone in my hands. I can't lay the phone in front of me and play. That's how I play all the time when I'm live streaming. And then because I have to have next to me a tablet. And this is what you're hearing me on right now, because that's where Discord is. And that tablet's microphone or speaker is facing towards the other device so that it picks it up. So everybody that's on the live stream that hears all of you on Discord, that's how that happens. And then I have a third device over here on the other side of my phone that I'm using to stream that I'm in my own chat, which means I'm able to read the chat as it comes up in the stream and even type in the chat on that device. It's completely separate from my Discord, completely separate from my my live streaming device. So yeah, so 3 devices.
Yes, genius, bro.
So it is.
Vintage was trying to explain that to Nadeem about putting 1 device under the speaker output on the other device.
Yeah, that's very difficult to do all that kind of crap. I just, like I said, I would rather not even have to bother.
But it needs another mic.
Yep.
Yeah.
So. Vintage does not say to me that I must do some homeworks. I searched YouTube for every possible way to do the internal Recording for.
Yeah, it's not exactly super easy. That's why I prefer to do it like this. Otherwise, if you're going to stream from a PC, it's a bit different, you know. And it's not getting the whole internal, external of sound isn't all that always easy to keep it. The sound level's always the same. I know some people when they have constant updates to their if they're using Streamlabs, whenever it updates, a lot of times it takes off your defaults. But anyway, Gaming Jaeger, what's going on? Nice to see you. Hope everything's going good with your channel, because I know I still get all your notifications about your streaming, and I hope everything is good over there on Battle Prime. Keeping it alive and destroying all new opposition.
They're all coming out of the woodwork tonight.
That's right. Now, Gaming Jaeger is an original SPP player. For all those who don't know what we've been talking about, getting SPP accounts to players that are still playing the game. Gaming Jaeger used to make content for Dawn of Titans and used to be an SPP player, and also went over and saw Natural Motion, walked into their offices and everything else. So I don't know if he still has those videos on his channel or not, but it did all exist, and always appreciate what Gaming Jaeger did for the
how come he's not SPP player no more?
Gaming Jaeger moved on to a different game and moved on to just doing something different. So
why don't you give that account to somebody else? I know there's about a privacy thing and all that, but I'm sure he can get around that.
Well, it would kind of be, when it comes down to the old SPP thing, at least when Gaming Jaeger was involved with it, it was all NDAs in the beginning. So I just don't know, when it comes down to giving people accounts and stuff like that, the developers typically don't want anyone really selling accounts to begin with. But if anything, they make an SPP player is they clone your account and they tell you to put it on another device. Giving you someone else's SPP account is kind of ridiculous. If they're going to do anything, they're going to clone your account. So if they said, "Hello, Aventador, we're the developers. We're going to give you an SPP account." If they ever did this for them, this is how they would go about doing it. They would just say, "We're going to clone your account in its current state, and you just have to have a different login information for it." So you have to have if you're on Android, it just has to be under a different Android username than your regular account, or else there'll be problems. They can't allow that. So you just have to have it on a different account, either using Google Play or the iOS App Store, and that's it. I have my SPP account on my tablet, which is where I play it whenever I choose to check out New Titans or live stream or do any of that kind of stuff. But I don't keep it on the same account as my main account. It's not good to do that.
So when an SPP account player comes where he doesn't use it no more, don't you think they should pass it on to somebody who is active?
Yes, of course. I want them to create new SPP accounts and everything else. I think inactive accounts, obviously, just because nobody's using them anymore, obviously I think someone else should have their accounts cloned. The one thing that they could easily say on the back end is, well, we could take the time to clone all these people's accounts and half of them could quit within the next 6 months. But in all essence, could that be the case? Well, some of that might be true. But at the same time, we need more people to be able. There's people stepping up and saying they're willing to test stuff, as in, like, for instance, Vintage's most recent video series. But as long as there's people willing to do it, I don't know why they're not.
Exactly. Well, if somebody quits, there's always someone willing to step into their boots. You've got no problem if people want to fill them spaces. They just aren't creating them. They're there already, but they just aren't filling them.
Yeah. And some may say, and initially I thought this as well, maybe when one or two people's accounts became inactive, I was like, oh, maybe they're just waiting until, like, a few more people are inactive, and then they're going to just decide, all right, now it's time to do so. But that time is long gone. They should have done that like a good almost 6 months to a year ago, because there was only me and Godan for quite some time as well. So
it's falling on deaf ears.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that they will give us the test accounts. I'm very sure about it. I have a feeling, a strong feeling about that.
Yeah, well, it would be nice.
Feeling.
It would be nice to do so. I know when Chef Base God contacted, I contacted the devs. I think this was something within the last 6 months, so it was a few months ago, obviously. But when he contacted the devs about getting the test account, he received some information back saying that the one thing that they look for, especially in any YouTuber channel, to be able to give a test account to, is they want over 1,000 subscribers. And to have over 1,000 subscribers to then get in contact with them after that. That was the one major point that he took away from that, and reiterated it a few times. But besides from that, though, for the most part, the Dawn of Titans developers, as they put you on the blog, that's the recognition saying that, of course, we obviously know who you are, we watch your content, and we appreciate what you're doing. But again, are they going to take the extra steps to make everybody that's on the blog into an SPP? Probably not, but they do need to acknowledge the players that are on the SPP list, or the blog list for a long time now, that do have the subscribers, that do have a lot of the community following them, that just are willing to do the test account stuff, and no one's acknowledging that. So
just while we're on that, you mentioned Chef. What's happened with Chef? I haven't traded him around for a while.
He actually messaged me the other day, and I actually need to get back. Well, he messaged me, I messaged him, but the conversation wasn't really that long. I do need to get in contact with him over this weekend just to see exactly what is up with Chef. But he's alive.
Yeah, he is okay and everything, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he was on one of Chance's streams about a month ago. Chef came on as a special guest. He was... I think as lockdown, as social distancing eased, he's got crazy busy at work. I think he's got a great opportunity at the place he's working at, and that's just taking all of his time right now.
As long as he's okay, that's the main thing. You know what I mean? I was just wondering what had happened to him, because I haven't seen him on for a while.
Yeah. If you flick back on Chance's channel, you'll be able to play it back. I'd say probably about 4 weeks ago he joined him.
Right.
The bot keeps telling you about what, Warhammer 40k Lost Legion? Yeah, that's just something that, again, they're paying a lot of money for Omlet to throw that up onto people who are live streaming. So, and I've of course seen...
Keeps throwing it up. Throws it up on Lord of the Flies and all.
Well, yeah, anybody who's streaming with Omlet Arcade is going to have it come up. Because again, the people that put out that game are putting a large amount of money out for advertising right now. All over the place.
Does that mean you are playing it? Where they keep coming up on your
stream? No, it doesn't have anything to do with me playing it. It has to do with the fact that there is an agreement between Omlet, the streaming service company, and the people that are creating the Warhammer 40k game, Lost Crusade. Lost Crusade says, here's X amount of money, large sum. We would like this ad to play, I don't know, 1 million times. I don't know.
I thought you had started playing that, and all I did, I thought, he's getting...
That's not... Well, I guess the ad's working. It's making people think certain things. But yeah, so... That's how
it makes people think you're leaving one game for going to another.
It's just the simple fact that it's saying that it's a strategy type base building game. Omlet, of course. I don't know. I don't know if what's it called? If Omlet bases it off of the game that you're playing to what ads are going to run. So if I was playing some sort of Disney game, would some sort of small kids game pop up instead that's paying for advertising? I don't know. Is it possible? Yes.
So when all them things pop up, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're playing them. It's just that they're using the advertising space on your stream.
You downloaded it, Soldier? Well, yeah, Omlet's been giving me, showing, like, I guess throwing these whatever coins they have, saying that what's it called? I got 10 coins from my last stream from the ads that were running from Lost Crusade. I'm thinking to myself, I guess people are clicking on it. I don't know. And again, everyone keeps asking about it, so as people ask about it, again, I'm not promoting it. Omlet is, and I'm just using Omlet's free service. So when you use free services, you got to deal with ads.
Why don't DOT use it like that? Because it's obviously getting impact.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That's why any kind of advertising for Dawn of Titans is good advertising. As long as
never get a DOT advert pop up.
That's what I'd like to see.
I've never had one.
That's what I'd like to see.
I've never had a DOT pop up on anything. Anything I've ever played on anything. Never. I stumbled across this by mistake.
Yeah, you're right, speaking. There's never been any advertising of this game.
Style of Dawn of Titans.
What's up, Nadim? What'd you say?
Strategy game, the Warhammer. This game, the Warhammer, or that's called, how they call it. The game that the Omlet is
promoting. Yes, Warhammer 40k. Warhammer 40k. Yeah, it's a strategy-based game.
It's a strategy game, bro. So,
yeah,
like the Last Titans, the same style. So they recommend people to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Interested in the.
That's why, again, as you continue to traverse in this wonderful world that we live in today, you will notice there's more targeted ads. Because, all right, the majority of people in this world used to have cable television. This is all before streaming services really before they existed. A majority of people had cable television. On cable television, there was ads that you had to see on a regular basis. As soon as streaming services came out, as long as they aren't things like IMDb is part of Prime and it runs ads, your streaming services have no ads anymore. So how is everybody supposed to advertise to you now? Well, they found other ingenious ways. They found out ways that they can advertise to you in all sorts of different ways. You know, they jump around into, like, for instance, they put it into Omlet. They advertise on YouTube. They advertise on Facebook. And a lot of it, all of it is all targeted ads. All of it is. So, you know, and you'll just continue to notice more and more and more of it everywhere you go, because there is still more places that they know they can get your attention and find a way to slip an ad into it.
Sean, how did you stumble on this? Dawn of Titans.
I think stumble is the right word. So,
I did.
Day I went to the App Store. I said, show me some strategy games. And this must have been, an editor's recommendation or something at the time. And I just clicked the button and away I went. And then for 6 months, didn't have a clue what I was doing. Playing down in some little old Alliance in Gold League with 3 active players and 40 inactives.
Yeah, it just grows on you from that way, but I never picked it up from no advertising or what. I never even heard of the pegging game.
I went to the App Store, I searched for strategy games or whatever it was, and this came up as, I'm going to say it came up as editor's pick. It might have been, it was.
I think that's how I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely recommended. It was in the new game section because I downloaded the game a few days after it launched, so it was like, and then a few days after that is when I gave it its rating in December 2016. But
that's before me.
Yeah, but when I found it, I was playing Star Wars. What is it? It's still out. It's the most popular Star Wars mobile game out there. What is it? Where you have the team of 5 guys, 5-on-5. What is it? Galaxy Heroes. So I was playing Star Wars Galaxy Heroes at the time. I was like, because I wanted to get into a game that I knew was going to last. I wanted to get into a game that was going to be fun. I wanted to get into a game that I was going to be like, all right, I know I can play this for a good amount of time and enjoy it thoroughly. And then, all of a sudden, I was just like, well, I still feel like really behind all these players that have been playing for multiple years. And I kept on wishing and hoping that I would find a game where I could actually get in when the game launched. And Dawn of Titans showed up in my strategy category as editor. It was an editor's choice, as well as it was new at the time, and they were pushing the marketing, and because the game was just launched, and I was like, yep, that's me. I'm doing this. I loved it. And ever since, I was looking for people that would YouTube or show any kind of strategies or anything. So I was jumping into a lot of live streams at the time. It was a lot of fun. I joined into Apox live streams, and also gaming with Nick. None of his videos exist anymore. But I did. It was awesome. I jumped into his alliance structure, and then I swung over to when he was leaving the game after like a month of playing. I jumped over to NTG with APOC, and everything else is pretty much history. So,
I was Assassin's Creed year in, year out. I'd wait year to year for each new Assassin's Creed, and then I found that I haven't been on nothing since. I haven't even done the new Assassin's Creed, the Valhalla, because I've been on this and all that.
Oh, man.
So what are your letter codes? I've just had a little look. I'm a JRL from my sort of hashtag after my name on the...
Oh.
I think...
Yeah, there's different ones that mean different things, and I remember that I was on a stream where people were going through and listing off the different letters that represent when you jumped into the game, more or less.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I can't remember when it was. I may have to make a data request.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm going to do it. Listen to this. I'm going to do. I've already thought about it. I'm definitely going to do a video talking about it right before the 5-year anniversary, like a week or two, and I think I'm going to do a data request right at the 5-year anniversary just to see what my main account's stats, everything about it at 5 years is. I'm interested to see that.
I don't want to do a data request. I don't want to know what I've spent.
Well, no. It's not just how much you spend. It's everything else in the game.
Oh, no.
It doesn't matter about everything else. That'd finish me if I knew how much I'd spent.
Every message you've ever sent comes back in that data request.
Is it really?
I'm never going, Luke. I'm never, ever going.
Wait. You've had it done before? Because I haven't. Wait, what else comes back?
I can't remember. I did it, but it came back as a text file format, and I didn't have an appropriate editor, but I could definitely see messages that I'd sent, and it was one of those things. I'll get around to looking at that, and then never did.
Yeah, I never would.
Yeah, it was a really big data file.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, that's not for me. I look to the future, not to the past. It's no point crying over spilt milk.
Oh, so no, all the people you've played with, I go back, the guys that first got me into a decent alliance, couple of brothers in Seattle.
We got some players, I'm not kidding, there was a Russian guy, he couldn't speak no English, but all he used to ever text was, how he translated was, I go kill. Oh, that used to laugh my head off like that. And he used to go, he'd wipe out the one, he'd say, it was that good.
Sharma says, Hazelon, I started playing this game 3 months ago after watching your streams. I am really enjoying this game. Totally cool. Glad. Thank you for speaking up and saying something, too, because not everybody does. Always cool. Thank you.
It is the community what gets a lot playing the game, because we have a good laugh and a good banter together, don't we? It don't matter what culture you are or what country you come from. You're all playing a game what unites you all, and you're all pulled together on that game. You're forgetting everything else, every other worry in your life. You're just playing that
I want to say
game.
something.
Yeah, go to him.
I think we know that sometimes people say that the devs and the Dawn of Titans are greedy. I think not, because Dawn of Titans is one of the best games that offer the free-to-play players to play. Even they took out the 4K gems, it's still playable. Also, the rewards and they are more good. I think I'm finishing events only when they get with 6 tokens and the event rewards,
yes.
and with 10k gems only. This is a great opportunity for the new players.
Yeah, but some players can't see that, Nadim.
The grinding is the key. The grinding is the key.
They're that focused on 4K gems, they can't see the wood for the trees. When you look at the rewards, you're getting better, really.
I was again. Well, no, it put me off coming back. I was taking a break from the game when the 4K went, and I was on the verge of coming back, and it put me off. I thought, no, I rely on those 4K gems. I came back 2 months ago with just over 50,000 gems. I'm sat here now with 42,000 and 18 event tokens. By completing the event through grinding, I'm not missing out. I'm not losing out.
There you go, John. You're proof.
Yeah, I think it's the middle ground that misses out. So I think
you've just got to readjust to how you play your game.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of people that perhaps weren't active enough, but part of an alliance that got 4,000 gems. So they would be able to save up, and I'll do 200 battles a season, and I'll get my 4K gems in the team, and that'll be enough to get the next meta Titan.
Yeah, but don't forget,
a lot season isn't enough.
Have a good one, Skull.
A lot are still young and still learning, so they don't quite understand. But soon as they realise how it's changed from the 4K to your rewards and everything, then they realise that they're no worse off. They're better off, really.
Yeah, so I'm 1,000 battles this season.
What?
You've either got to do fewer battles and be prepared to spend, or if you're going to do the grind, as Nadim was saying, if you're going to do the grind, the reward's still there.
Yeah, you've just got grind. That's it, exactly.
Yeah, you can't. More so than before. I think before with 4K, people could be less active and still pick up a meta Titan. Not so much.
Yeah, but there's other ways of approaching it, isn't there?
There is, and we know plenty of people won't grind, and plenty of people won't spend. So
exactly. The ones who don't want grind want the 4K gems, but the ones who are willing grind aren't so bothered.
Yeah, and what we end up left with, I guess we lost some of the community. And I don't know if there was a better way of doing it. Maybe if it was trailed or explained how you could still be competitive.
It's like in all the clans, how you get people who just sit there to reap the rewards. You get that the same as in free to play. They just sit there to reap the rewards. But if they can't get the 4K gems, they're not happy. So that's what bumps the statistics up on them not being happy. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yes, yeah. I think, as the age-old adage, you can't please all of the people all of the time.
Nope.
Exactly.
You definitely can.
Exactly.
And we're just pleasing different groups of people. But that change will have pleased different groups of people. So by extension, it upset a group of people.
They're only going to please the free-to-play players. The pay-to-play players, aren't they? Because that's their income.
Free-to-play Zeus, in his last video, said about that if you want to pay, the deals here are too pricey. It's cost you too much.
Yeah, if you're talking about like the $100 deal, and or when you're dealing with how many souls you're actually looking to put into the event when it comes down to finishing the event for $100.
Yeah, that's it. It's a big it's a big number to encourage people in.
The door is here.
It's got nothing to do with that. It's what everybody wants. If they want to go for the Titan, they can pay whatever they want. It's nothing to do with that. We're at the end of the phone and we're pressing the button what we want and what we don't want. So it's all down to ourselves as individuals. Nobody's pushing the buttons but us.
Yeah, I think there are different ways, Speaker, of doing this. So, a group of us play tactical as well, albeit I've not been as active. That game within a couple of months has got me making micro purchases, $4.99 here, $6.99, $8.99 to be competitive. I've never spent a penny in Dawn of Titans. It's not that I don't have the disposable income. I could spend money, but I've never really found the need because I can get what I want from the game through grinding. But I think
I admire you for that, Sean. I admire you for that because I can't do that. I'm not saying because I'm retired and all that, but because I've been on lockdown and all that, I can't sit around waiting and do all this grinding and grinding and grinding. I get enjoyment for paying for this. It might cost me a bit, but that's my enjoyment. I might drink, I might smoke. They are my vices. It's what I enjoy doing, and I couldn't give a damn what anybody else thinks. I enjoy it. I'm really grateful that you do, and that you stay in the game, and that actually that it works for you. Because I don't know, without people like you paying to play, and there's no money there to pay the salaries of the developers for me to be able to do my grind and enjoy the game the way I do. Similarly, I guess without the likes of me doing the grind, there's less people in game for you to play alongside. So both sides of the community feed each other. Pay to play can't exist without free to play, and free to play can't exist without the pay to play. There's just got to be a way of bringing the two together. You've always got to have components, haven't you?
Yeah, completely. Otherwise,
exactly. It don't matter who you're getting up against, free to play or pay to play. You're getting your enjoyment. So as long as you're getting your fulfillment, that's the objective of it all, isn't it?
Yeah, completely. No, if me and you went one-on-one in a war, I guess what's going to happen is, you perhaps spent and have slightly better Titans, so you'll have the upper hand. But I'm a grinder, so I'll be at you more often. You might have had enough after an hour, but I'm still grinding for 2-3 hours. So it's a bit hair in the tortoise. It's no guarantee that the pay to play always wins out. Activity can win.
No, but I'm totally about this guy. You know how you get people who attack your garrison and all that? They can attack me day in, day out, all day long, all night long, all season long. I don't give a damn. I'm still playing the game and they aren't harming me physically. It's a game. And when people accept that more, then it'll be a lot better. Instead of getting offended by every single raid or, oh, you capped my land, you capped my land. I've capped your land because it was in bonus. Don't let it go in bonus and then I won't cap it.
By all means, if you want to come around and cap it back, that just creates a space for me to go and cap some other bonus land. So you're welcome to cap it back.
When somebody caps me, I just go and cap their garrison, not their garrison, their team, and then they're losing anyway. So it swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, it's completely. I mean, I'm down here with some friends. What league are we in? We're in very low league, Platinum League. And my mission this week has been we're number 1 ranked platinum. I'm number 1 ranked in league, and I've had one of the guys hit my garrison 3 times today. It's only a P1 Minerva, and he's getting straight through with Crystallis. I'm just not even. I'm not interested in reacting.
Just let him go for it. Like he gets enjoyment. If he's getting his rocks off on it, let him go for it.
I'm just a little bit nervous because I wanted to. I want to go top VP in the league. That's my little mini challenge for me this week.
Oh yeah, he's hitting your castle. He's
hitting my garrison. So he's but I'm active enough to more than make up for the 26,000 or whatever it is he takes each time.
That's what I mean. You can go raiding and get back quite easy, can't you? Instead of taking offence.
Especially in a platinum league where there's plenty of.
Oh yeah.
People not logging in. There's plenty of 20, 30k.
Yeah. It's 2k in that. It's easy in that, isn't it?
Yeah. But no, I think it's settling down again. The game. I think the 4K did upset a lot, but I think I'm seeing it a little bit more settled.
I'm hearing people knocking the game, but I'm loving it even more because I think it's getting more and more interesting as we go on.
I'm looking forward to what's coming next. That's the thing. I'm looking forward to what's coming next, and I find I think things came from off the Archmages and what we've seen recently with the Archmages staff being released by itself, and also a Titan event where the Titans released by themselves. For DGs, I know maybe not a lot of people went for it, but still, as we continue to see things like that, I'm really wondering what we're going to be seeing in these upcoming events.
They've got something big planned, I'm telling you.
And if everything goes to what, listening to the community, certain aspects of what's going to be coming out should be to what to our liking. And then if it's not, what's going to happen. Everybody's just going to be very loud and very obnoxious about it. So
it's going to be more to upgrading these old Titans and Synergy Relics for them. That's what it's going to be about.
Well, that's their Band-Aid for the what do player level 50 players with everything already? What do we do to keep them playing?
I know
that's their Band-Aid. It's not a solution. Titans. That's their Band-Aid is the Pantheon relics.
You'll have the 2 new Divine Titans, but they're going to start upgrading all this other stuff, I reckon.
Well, all we can see is it sounds like there's definitely plans afoot, lots to look forward to. As you say, I'm enjoying it again. Just chatting here. I've grinded it out to 13,000, collected a load of gems there. And I'm halfway through the event. I've got my DGs, I've got my epic token. Looking forward to Altar Abundance. There's another 200 portal stones.
Are you free to play, Sean?
Completely. Yeah.
Right then. So that shows there's a lot of interest still in the game. No matter how many people knock it, the game's still got a lot of life in it.
But we want more players by advertising properly. We want more players by proper advertising.
Yes, I agree 100%.
That's the devs. We can't do nothing about that. That's the devs who need to do the advertising.
See, I mean, being able to...
The beauty of it is, those new players coming in now, they've got it so much easier than we did.
Polo's telling Sean get on tactical on chat.
I'm halfway through my grind. I've got incoming phone call.
And Charon's like, ignore. He's hitting ignore.
Sean ain't going tactical with Polo. Tell him pull that dagger out of me back he's stuck in.
Oh, okay.
I'm just jumping in here myself, man. I'm just hoping that what they do with these rings isn't the same they're doing right. Charging $100 to get that Ilzar's heirloom.
Yeah,
I want that as an achievement, dude. They need to add achievements. Let's say this is hypothetically the achievement can be you 100%. I don't know if you grind 2,000 battles in a week, you're able to get a token to get one of these freaking boost rings. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something where you can get them other than paying for them.
I think I've got an Eilzar's heirloom 3 times.
That's what I don't have. I don't have fire. I don't have poison. I don't have the lightning one. I have the earth, the iron, and I can't remember the other one I have. Anyways, and the ice one. But my whole thing is, or they can make a grinders pack. You know, like you have the boost packs. Like, hey, here you go. You guys can buy these boost relics to get more souls. If they made a grinders pack, like, hey, for let's say $49.99, you get 3,000 portal stones and something. You know, there's not 3,000 portal stones. That's a lot. Let's say 1,000 portal stones and one of these boost rings. I'd be like, hey, dude, I'd buy that. I'd do that because I'd help out like Ryan. Let's do it. I'm buying portal stones anyways. That's all I do is buy gems, portal stones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
grind.
Yeah, because there's the players like Sharon that don't put in any money and grind like crazy, and there are players that are all about grind. If they are going to spend, they want to put their money and have it go towards straight grinding as well, which still pays out very, very well in the long run. So any way you possibly can to do more battles without spending any money, or if you are spending money, put it all towards grinding out battles. That's where you get the most benefit.
Exactly.
Hey, I've got kicked off today on the server, so my what's it now on my food has gone over. So I hope I don't get frigging banned for that.
No, if you're talking about food and gold, I don't know why that's still perpetuated. If you have the food or the gold glitch, you do not get banned. It does not happen. So don't.
No, I was battling tonight, and I did a battle. I got kicked off, and then a couple of battles later, I noticed it was going over what it was.
Yeah, again. So, when it comes down to getting the gold and the food glitch, nobody gets banned for it. It's been mentioned many
they said to me one time that if you force the glitch, they will ban you.
If you force let's just say this: if you force it in a many time basis, which means you're abusing the situation, they will ban you for it. But if you do it happens, it's not going to be something they're just going to ban you because it happened one time randomly here or one time randomly there. It's not going to happen.
I haven't forced it, but I tell you what, I'm not getting let it drop below now.
Well, most of the time people don't when it happens.
What they should do is once you hit level 50, castle, level 50 or castle 25, I say level 50. Level 50, when you top out, there's no more experience points. They should automatically give you that glitch in a sense. And hey, here you go. Now you just keep collecting food and gold as much as you want.
Exactly. I agree with you there, Shigonga.
Yeah, because there's really no way for them to get rid of it. That's at least what they've come to conclusion-wise. It's not something that because it's been something that's been mentioned so many times at this point, since the game was more or less created, that it happens, and players are always concerned that they're going to get banned for it happening.
Yeah, I got it.
Why? Because when you hit level 50, should you stop being able collecting it? You should still be able to collect it, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's leaving lands open to be raids all the time, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, I can't get rid of lands, man. They're like freaking sitting there. I have to ask you, hey, man, come hit my land and take it for depletion bonus because I can't collect.
Exactly.
Mm.
You're collecting lands and just saying, come take it, because you can't get rid of the freaking things.
I can't give them away down here in Platinum. Nobody wants them.
Yeah. Or make it once you like fully, let's say you've maxed all your buildings, you've maxed all your troops, all your spells, right? Make it to where you're able to trade your gold and food for gems. I mean, it can be a lot of food and gold. I don't care and all that stuff, but it's something where you're able to sink for. Here you go. Toss it out.
You should be able to swap some it out because you're amassing it, but they're not allowing you to amass it because they put a limit on it. You should be able to trade that for something else, I'm sure.
That, and also I want some jobs for my builders. I got freaking 5 builders doing nothing.
Well, what are they going to do with that other section of land that nobody can use?
I know, right? There should be something there.
I never even brought that 4th builder. I didn't think it was worth it.
Well,
yeah, no, I'm the same. I've got 5 retired builders.
Yeah.
They've been,
I wish
wasn't
you
going
could
to spend
like
that money
fortified
on a
lands or
builder. It's ridiculous for the price of a builder.
Well, when you were trying to level up and try to get up get all your stuff taken care of, some people saw it was worth it during the time.
They were worth it then, yeah, but then they're useless now, man.
Let me sell them. Give me 10,000 gems for them. I spent more than that. That fifth builder, crikey, I can't remember how much it cost. It wasn't cheap.
I thought the fifth builder was 20,000. Yeah,
20,000. That fifth build, that fourth builder.
I was able to get it for cheap because I had that weird glitch where I got like the starter pack again. So I was able to get my builder that way for like $5. I was like, oh, so I jumped on that.
I do remember that as well. That was something that happened after the first time it was offered. There was a glitch where it was reoffered again to everyone in the community, but it was well after the time of the game's launch. Within the first year.
There was that one that benefited well, and remember the one when they reset like all the achievement quests they had?
All the castle quests.
That happened twice. Gems. I benefited once out of the 2 times that happened.
Yeah, I know I'm a pay-to-play player, but there's no way I was getting paid for that extra building. Pathetic.
They didn't get you, Speakerface. There you go. Good for you.
They didn't. You're there. He's still there now, still waiting for me by him, and he can F off.
No, don't worry. He got a job somewhere else.
Yeah, he needs a job somewhere else because he ain't got one here. He's redundant.
Yeah. How many buildings you got left to go, Speaker? How far are you on the journey to max castle and max buildings?
I'm done.
Oh, you done all buildings and everything as well?
Yeah, done. I've just got a couple of troops anyway, 25. Then.
Oh, here you go. Real quick, look at this. Ion Draft says, I've taken a few breaks from the game and each time got offered a builder, so got my 5 cheap. 20K is a scam.
I got scammed.
That's what there's buyers that just can't have no patience. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it now. That's how they get you.
Get scammed, Sean. John,
I bought into that scam for the 5th builder, and now I'm paying 5 lots of pension for those poor buggers.
Listen, that 5th builder can sit in my inventory forever. He's redundant, mate. He's retired already. He's got an easy life.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be cool. I mean, obviously, they can't probably do it, but it would still be cool. I always go back to the Adventures Guild because I think that's like a sandbox. And you do so many different things. But let's say they had the Adventures Guild once every 3 months or something like that. It doesn't have to be all the time, but they have an event to where you're able to send in, let's say, your builders. And then let's say there's like so many islands or something like that. Let's say there's 5 islands, and so that way people that have max builders can get max benefit from it. But you send a builder on that island, you're able to do something, you get benefits for like working that island and defending that island, for the whole week. You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. You're able to get all 5. He's like, dude, I got 5 builders. Why not? I'm able to get the most out of this thing. I have 5 builders. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I mean, give them something to do.
For the old shardlands, let them do something. Maybe mine divine gems or something on a new type of land.
They're redundant. You need to do something. They're sitting there, living rent free on your land, and they're doing that all.
All right, so.
I know a camping trip. I don't know what's going to happen because,
I can hear a woman's voice.
Yeah, well, who's that?
My son's over here. He's watching YouTube next to me. I told him to turn it down. He has his YouTubers he likes to follow. Not me, though. He always says all the other YouTubers are better than me.
Oh, he doesn't follow you? Oh, no.
Thank you for the support, kid. At least my daughter does.
He's going to be taking over your streams.
Oh, man.
I saw my first shardland for many a season this week.
Yeah.
Got one in league. I almost want to capture it just for posterity.
If it's the same shardlands that are still out that I've seen, there are ones that you can't win and or you can't capture them.
Oh, that's nice.
The only shardlands I know that are out there still are glitch shardlands that don't for some reason you always lose the battle, even if you win.
Okay, let's have a
Oh,
look.
there any of them little ones left around what he captures for the you can level up Titans and champions and all that.
Ruined lands. Ruins of Lialia. This is, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a crazy idea.
I captured one of them about a year ago, and they were giving me a token every 15 minutes or something like that.
It was supposed to give it every 24 hours. That's the way it was supposed to be, at least when it was working.
No, I'm not. I tell you, I was getting them every 15 minutes. I got so, but I ended up fusing them away because they weren't viable in any part of the game.
That's
whatsoever.
crazy. Every 15 minutes is nuts. Like I said, if the way I achieved the mine back in the day when they actually could use them, they were at one every 24 hours. And rarely did you ever keep the land more than a few hours because people would always be capping them.
Yeah. So
I swear to you, I kept it for about a week. And I was
Speaker face, I know you can
15.
tell me until you're blue in the face, but I'm going to tell you that when I achieved them, at the time when I did, now it probably wasn't when you were, but it was back when they were actually able to be used. I know you're saying when you did it, they weren't able to be used because they weren't a part of the game anymore. But when I was achieving them, when trying to get those lands and trying to get those shards, they only gave one every 24 hours.
I'll tell you what, I keep getting back and collecting them, so nobody take the land. And then what I thought, what's the point? Because they're taking that much treasury up. I let go in the end.
Yeah, this is a level 10 land, and it's got a rate of 100 an hour for whatever it did. It was before my time in the game, these shard lands. Yeah. He's got a prestige Freya sat there guarding it.
Hey, I got an idea I want to toss out. I like putting the ideas out in the streams just in case, on the off chance developers are listening. They can have my ideas free of charge because it's always for the game.
Free of charge.
But I was thinking about those builders again. The builders, right? How about this? 'Cause I remember I go back to this old game I used to play called Backyard Monsters on Facebook. And when someone would attack your base, whether it was a computer or a person, even if you won the fight, they could damage your base, right? And then your builders had to fix things before certain buildings could be used again. What if, when they attack your land, if you were able to defend it, it's, you have to repair it before you can collect food, gold, or VP off of it. And same thing if I capture a land, I captured it, I destroy a bunch of the buildings on there. I have to put one of my builders on that land to repair it before I'm able to collect things off of it.
That is that I'm not a crazy fan of because I think this would be good if it wasn't spread out for everyone. If it was only for the people who have maxed castle and maxed building, that's great. For those of us who only have 4 builders or 3 builders, and
you'd be at a disadvantage. Yeah, you'd be at a disadvantage. That's why like I said, that's why people would buy them. I'm just saying, you gotta look at it from both ends. But if it's too much of a problem for lower level players, then just make it a Legends League thing only. In Legends League, your lands get damaged. So if you don't want to play that game, don't play Legends. Stay down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Legend League should be legendary. You know what I'm saying? There should be actual cost to battle in Legend League, not just cost of me spending money on gems to freaking be taking lands back and forth. That's just ridiculous. There should actually be penalties for losing. You know what I'm saying? Make it actually competitive. Make it actually matter, dude. War doesn't matter to me at all. What's the point? I mean, seriously, what's the point? I'm in an event team. I get 2 Titans every weekend anyways. Why do I need that third one necessarily? I don't need it. It's not that big a deal to me.
Nice prestige food?
Like I said, yeah. But obviously, but on my end, I haven't prestiged anything all year. I've been holding on to it for these next DG Titans. I got too much prestige food right now.
Too much.
Yeah, I have to sit there and fuse Titans constantly because I have 260 slots now that are filled with freaking 4-star Titans.
Qigong, I can't wait for you to get them 2 new Divine Titans. That'll be a good stream, that will.
Oh, yeah, man. I'll definitely be putting that one out. I'm going to get them both. And that's why I'm also trying now to save up some food for fusion food, so I'm able to level up at least one of them up, so I'm able to prestige them right away.
Yeah. There's going to be a race, isn't there? The day they release them, right? Who can get them? Who can collect one, get it leveled, and then prestiged?
The people that got money are going to prestige them first, man, because they're buying Titans for it.
Yeah.
Then again, I got like freaking so many tokens right now because I've been saving them up. I haven't been doing the altar of plenties. I've been holding on to them. I got like 8 of those all elemental tokens. I think. Let me see here. Look at my tokens.
8 all elemental tokens?
Let's see here. I've got. Wait a second. Let's see here. I've got 17 regular Titan tokens, 31 epic tokens, and I've got 9 all elemental Titans, guaranteed 4 stars. And
Nice.
246 of those relic tokens from the daily thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I just keep holding and holding.
You're hoarding like
That's why
crazy.
That's why I'm an easy target right now, too, man. People smash me all the time because I don't have a prestige defender or anything. And I'm like, I just keep my list. Keep my list.
Keep
man.
your
So
list. Yeah, Shigong's like, yeah, now I got my Divine Titans. Now where we go first?
I know. I'll be like, oh, I got to jump leagues. I got to jump all over. You attack.
Yeah, they're like, people are like, oh no, Darshigong's got the new Titan. Ah, everybody run.
Well, like today, like this week, man, I was laughing. I was showing my daughter. She was laughing because she watched me play. And some random dude hit my castle right out of nowhere because I'm just doing the event. So I don't want to attack those castles when I'm doing an event. And I don't know why he even hit me. So I write him back. I'm like, dude, why'd you hit me? He goes, oh, what? I give him some baseball answer. And I said, hey, no worries, dude. I'm doing the event right now, but when I'm done, I'll be visiting you a lot. And then he writes back and says, sorry. I'm like, dude, why are you even afraid of me? I don't have anything that can take anyone anyways. Even my attackers aren't that strong. They're all PP level attackers.
It'll be good to see Qigong get the 2 Divine Titans first, because we'll get an honest trailer on them.
I think, I don't know, I should try and see if I can do a stream. I gotta get that up, and I got the freaking game deck too. I gotta work on that and get myself streaming, dudes. I need to. I just gotta make that jump.
I can't wait for them new Divine Titans come out.
No, what's up, Polo?
So show us what they really like.
Izzy, you alright, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, Polo.
Doing all right.
Hey, Sharon.
Mr. Vader.
Mr. Vader himself.
Sharon.
Yeah, no, it should be more like,
Sharon, you're alive.
Sharon, you must come to the dark side.
You're not my father.
Right. Yeah, and then Polo takes off the masks and looks at his daughter and goes, yes, I am.
Hey, Polo, has that whiskey took effect, yeah? Because this vodka's definitely took effect on me.
I'm ready to fall asleep.
Yeah, well, don't worry. Listen, Polo, you've made it to the end. I only have like maybe 10 battles left or so you're good. You made it to the end.
Well,
you've achieved your Saturday accomplishment. You made it all the way to the end.
Yeah. He's a stayer.
That's right, Polo. To the end.
I've had to be quiet because the missus is asleep.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Downstairs and just come
Yeah.
Oh, don't wake the dragon up, for God's sake.
No. I'll be on the city tonight. Oh, well.
Polo, have we pulled that dagger out my back yet?
No, not yet. You got to get a bit more abuse yet.
Oh, you're a twat, you are.
Yeah.
You see, look, you give him a wrench. He swears all the way through your stream, and you give him a wrench, and you don't give me one. What's going on there?
I swear all through stream. I swore once. To you,
I've had at least 5. I've had at least
Oh, Polo's
5.
counting them. Polo's writing them all down. He's like, it happened there.
I'm writing them down.
Right there, Zalon. And right there.
It's just It's a protection from BMT. That's all, Polo. Don't get jealous.
I don't mind, mate.
What's up, Christian Woods? What's up, what's up, Churro?
Sorry. Love you, Polo, for all that charity stuff, mate.
Yeah.
Take me out up to you for that.
And if you don't know what we're talking
good.
about here in chat, Polo posted on my Discord a bunch of pictures of him in the 501st Legion, which is a group of people all around the globe, actually, that dress up as part of the Imperial Army and for the Empire. In Star Wars gear to do all sorts of either different charity events or even do Disney events as well. So Polo shared some of those pictures in my Discord. It's really awesome. So definitely check them out.
Yeah.
Polo's my hero. How do I donate, Polo?
Right.
500 of our guys was actually in the film, the new film.
Well, yeah, exactly. I was referring to that earlier as well. If you watch the behind the scenes. Yep.
The original film.
Oh, in the original films.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, some of our guys. I've been doing it 10 years. This is my
Good on you, bro. Good on you. Salt of the earth, man. Salt of the earth.
It's for the kids. It's for the kids, totally.
The kids of the future.
Just the kids, yeah. When you put a smile on a kid's face that's got cancer, it makes the difference, believe me.
Mate, I used to go trial shows on motorbikes with young kids when they're 3, 4 and 5 and see them get through a little stage and the smile on the face. Oh, it used to fill me. That brought a tear to my eye.
Yeah, I've done 2 funerals for children.
Yeah,
the last wish wanted to be Darth Vader behind the coffin, so I've done 2 of them.
Oh, good on you, bro.
Wish 2 children, which is special, very special.
Good on you, mate. Oh, there should be more people like you, Polo.
Well,
yeah, Polo's like, well. That's awesome.
No, he's a saint, man. He used to saint people. They used to call people saints in the olden days.
Yes, Polo.
He's definitely a saint.
Polo, you're definitely doing some good work. You are.
Anything to do for charity, you're a saint, mate. And don't you ever repute it. It's true.
No, because I hate the word charity. I think it's a terrible word. I hate it. I do it for the love of the kids. I do it for the kids. I do it for the kids.
It benefits the kids, exactly.
Yeah, so it's not about.
No matter how much you hate the word, it still benefits somebody.
Hey, what's up, Sean? I'm Stefan Mata. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, a doer of good deeds is a good thing. It doesn't need to be given a label. A good deed is a good thing. And
exactly.
That's it.
Karma. Believe in karma, mate, because that's all there is.
I wish it was, mate. I wish it was. The look I've been having lately. Fucking hell.
You do good and you get good in return. That's all that happens.
I'm still waiting for it.
Yeah, but
yin and yang. It'll come in the end, Polo. You're a good guy.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
You're gonna get your rent. It's all gonna happen, Polo. All of a sudden, everything's going to click together. You're going to get a wrench on my live streams. Everything's just going to open up, and it'll be great. You'll see.
Yeah, give him a wrench, Elon.
You'll start getting 4 stars in events. The money, you'll just get random donations of money in the mail. It'll be insane, Polo. Don't worry.
Don't take it too far. 4 stars in events.
Yeah. I was going to say.
The wrench will be the beginning. The wrench will be the beginning to show you.
And then, you'll find a real 4-leaf clover in real life, and you'll get some real luck. You'll see.
Without a gold rim, now.
No rim jobs though, Polo.
Yeah, no rim jobs.
No rimming, Polo. You know that, no rimming.
Yeah, I don't do things like that. I'm a good lad.
I'm a good lad. See, that's all right, Polo. Very well said.
You're a good guy, Polo. I love you.
Well, I think on the way you're behaving, I'd give you a wrench.
I'd give you a wrench, a pneumatic jack, a pickaxe. Well, no matter what he wants. If he's done stuff for charity, he wants whatever's coming.
Just to let you know, guys, if anybody does ever want to put a donation, and the donation's on the website, you can donate to ukgarrison.co.uk. Great causes. Make-A-Wish Foundation for Children's last wishes before they die, which is...
Why don't you do everybody a favor, and why don't you just put the link in the chat?
Yeah, exactly. Then we go straight to
just put the link in the chat, Polo, because you can.
I will.
You'll
see.
Come
on, Polo, for charity. They'll benefit.
I will. I need it. Due to COVID, we haven't been able to do anything for 18 months, so...
Everybody will see why I asked them to do that.
They're struggling at the moment.
Yeah, you're doing enough now. Don't worry. Every little bit helps.
Yeah, too right.
You're a good guy, you are, Polo.
I'm waiting for you to put it in the chat there, Polo, because I want you to see what happens. Go ahead.
Come on, Polo. Let's get our charity boosted. See what good a community we've got.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not about how good you are in the game. It's about camaraderie and how good you are together.
You're right, speaker. It's not about how good you are in the game. It's about how good you are in the sack. Come on, let's move it on. I mean, it's great.
Yeah, let's move it on for the stack. I've been locked down for a while.
Yeah.
I've got a few things swimming around here ready to go.
I'm still waiting, Polo. I got 5 more battles. I'm waiting for you to put it in chat.
Come on, Polo, okay, so we can get some donations then.
Look, he's been drinking. He can't get it up.
Come on, Polo.
Hey, yeah, that's most problems.
Oh, come on, Polo.
I'm a vodka boy. I've got no.
All right, well then, if you can't put the link in the chat, you're not getting the point of why I'm asking you to do this. But anyway, just say something. Just say something in the chat, Polo. Extinction already understands. He already knows. Come on, Polo. Just type hello, Polo, in the chat.
Hello. Oh, God, where are we going?
You got 4 battles to do it.
I'll give you my wrench if you want, Polo.
No. You keep it, man. You keep it. Enjoy it.
Yeah, but you don't like me having it because I got it before you. But
everyone knows that I'm shaking my head right now. Just shaking my head. God. Just type in the chat, Polo, please.
Which chat?
Just type in the YouTube chat real quick, Polo, before I end my stream.
So you can see you got a wrench.
Oh, is it going to be excitable?
Go on, Polo, you got a wrench. I'm sure
I've been telling you to post that link in the chat for a reason, Polo. Now, just let's put 2 and 2 together, and let's type something in the chat.
He posted it in Discord.
Oh, did he? Oh gosh. Sorry, I wasn't as specific as I should have been, Polo.
There you go. Is that any good?
Specifics and all of it. Say when you had a few rockets.
You see that, Polo? Look what happens. Good things can happen to those who do good things.
Thank you, Z. Thank you, Eugene. You're a gent. And thanks everybody for kind words.
Polo.
And then tomorrow, Polo's gonna wake up and be like, "What happened last night? What happened?"
Yeah, I'll probably have to watch back.
Yeah, you'll have to watch it back.
We should be thanking you, Polo, for doing so much.
Yeah, you're going to get a bunch of messages, Polo, tomorrow, and you're going to be like, oh, all these people messaged me. What did I do? What did I do?
Yeah, did I shout my mouth off?
Yeah.
No, you've been a decent guy, a good guy. Shows all Brits haven't got a brick as a swinging horse.
Yeah.
We're softies when all said and done, aren't we?
Well, yeah.
Hey, go on, admit it. We all want better for everybody else than ourselves.
Yeah,
All right, so we got 2 more battles. Like I said earlier, and always, I hope everybody got... Oh, what's going on? Is that Darth Chigon's kid?
Yeah, it's some Darth Gabe.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Actually, well, his nickname is Dingus, so I'll call him Darth Dingus.
Darth Dingus? Oh, gosh.
He's a good one.
He's getting out to you, Chigong. He's getting out to you in the end. You're going to have to live up to them.
I was just playing Funky Friday right on the white table.
He's playing Funky Friday on Roblox, dude. That game is crazy on the hand-eye coordination, man. It's like insane. It's like this imagine like Dance Dance Revolution where the little arrows are pointing. You have to hit them just right, but you're doing it with your fingers and you're singing along. It's crazy, dude. I can't move as fast as he does. He's crazy.
You enjoy what you're doing, mate. Everyone to their own.
BMT says the lawn caved and gave Polo a wrench. Oh, BMT. BMT's like, all my friends have wrenches now. It's not cool anymore.
Sorry, BMT.
Oh, glad you gave Polo a bit.
A wrench allows you to abuse your powers, according to Speakerface, but a blue wrench also gives you the ability to just monitor chat, more or less.
Okay.
No, the wrench is given to Polo because he's a hero for charity.
No, don't call me that. That's awful word to use. Hero, no.
No, you're Polo. Listen,
Polo. I'm sure your daughter looks up to you, Polo. Whether you think you're a hero to others or not, your kids always look up to you. So that's just the way it is.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Just to wrap that up, but I do want to thank everybody for joining in on the chat and on Discord. I got 15,800, and I still, of course, have plenty of portal stones. I'm going to continue the grind and keep going because, of course, I got to get to 26 by tomorrow night. But we had Sharon, Darshigon, Polo, Speakerface, Nadim, everybody else here in chat. Val donated $20 earlier. It was very kind of her. I always appreciate it. And also, we have BMT on, too. We have BMT on as well. It was awesome. So, thank you for everybody jumping and joining in.
Polo.
And I will talk to you all again. I'm hoping to do a Conquest stream, so we'll see. So I'll talk to you all again very soon.